So, I believe when we last left it, you'd had a little bit. You'd managed to escape from the Dustbillies compound after.
Well, some people did.
Oh well, yeah. Some people possibly assisted in their escape, but failed to escape themselves.
Some people set up the escape. Got no
That
thanks
would-
for it.
Some people were heroes.
We're busy killing all the Dustbillies, yeah.
Yeah. So
Some
yeah.
might even call them unsung heroes.
Yes. Indeed. But yeah, so there was a kind of a running battle. Probably thanks to the inbred stupidity of most of them, that's probably helped you escape as well. So yeah, encountered with Dustbillies, snakes, giant snakes even.
Like really giant.
Yes. That somebody murdered. I can't believe murdered a snake.
I don't know what he's.
Didn't he get both barrels of a shotgun?
It did. Both barrels of
I think-
shotgun at point blank range with almost maximum damage, and its head just disappeared.
Yeah. I did basically headshot it with a shotgun.
It was
You did.
absolutely fabulous.
It was most distressing.
It was.
I reveal the big bad. Boom. Oh,
Yeah,
it's gone.
that's it. Just win it now. There's nothing left. And you so Jack set off that Michael Bay style explosion in the garage, providing a big enough distraction for you to get out. It did also unlock the gates as well, so that helped, I suppose.
Yeah, well, a little bit. I'll give him a little bit. I'll give him 5%.
don't hurt
There you
yourself.
go.
So as the garage was exploding, Janice, Wallace, and Wallace fled out of the open gates where there were Timmy was waiting outside, and you were chased as far as the gate by the Dustbillies, including Seth.
Stop, yeah.
And a sinister-looking reverend.
And then they just stopped and let us go.
They
Which
just
was,
stopped. And they just kind of watched you, let you go.
Which is as creepy as anything.
Which is suspicious.
And then they closed the gates as the flames and smoke is puthering above the walls. So yeah, you're out in the Badlands of the Devil's Backbone. The temperature is dropping dramatically at this point.
Makes a change from during the day when we were just like baking. So,
Oh, we've got a lovely gather scene.
Oh, you're back in, Ollie. It worked.
Yep.
Cool. So, Timmy, Janice, Wallace, what are you doing?
Getting the fuck out of Dodge.
yeah.
As far as I know.
Here's a question for you. How much petrol does this car have?
What car?
I thought we were in some sort of
No.
vehicle.
Oh yeah, we don't have that anymore.
No, you don't
Yeah,
have
right.
much.
That's a point.
Sorry, I blew him up. I tried to get you as a bus, but I blew it up.
Okay, that's good then.
Yeah, on foot, yeah.
So walking the fuck out of Dodge as far as
Yeah.
I think is the plan so far.
Yeah, so
he's limping.
the road, this dirt road stretches out before
It's
you're
starting to
heading
work.
down,
It's a bit finicky, but I can manage.
heading downhill, and you can just see in the like purple twilight, you see the Badlands stretching out in front of you. Oh, and we got a call, a donation.
Mother! Hello!
It's the Dustbillies.
Police.
Come back! Come back! We didn't mean it.
Okay. That's potentially not.
Oh,
That's what Hugh Edwards is saying right now.
signed into a numbers station. Radio. So, in the distance, you can hear the rumble of a dry desert thunderstorm.
Oh, at least we'll have something to drink.
Oh no, you don't get. You're not going to get rain. It's just you just get these sort of dry thunderstorms, as in dry with just thunder, no rain.
Oh, cheers.
I don't like the idea of thunder and no rain. That just seems sinister.
Yeah.
Hey, my headset's being a little bit off today, so I think I have to replace it.
Okay, no problem, Derek.
So if anything, you're loud.
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
you're sounding okay.
Yeah, it's just picking up your background quite a lot. I would just say mute yourself in
It's-
between saying things in your sound, like.
No, it's more like it's like dying battery-wise.
Oh right. It's a
Oh,
wireless
has
one.
somebody got a fancy remote control thing? You know, £2 earphones do the job. Don't have them technical difficulties.
I'm not saying how much my headphones cost.
Oh yeah.
I might have to look into those.
Wait a minute.
What's
But
worse
for
is
now,
the fact that my mouse costs as much.
Sorry, Derek, go on. Oh.
I think he's gone.
I do have Bluetooth earphones, but the Bluetooth on my PC doesn't work. It'll only recognise one of them. It doesn't recognise the pair. It's weird. So I give
Yeah.
up.
Well,
Yeah.
shout out to Razer. They make fucking banging wireless headphones. These are 7.1 surround sound. I'll watch movies with using these rather than the 50-inch TV. They sound so good. Shout out Razer for the Razer Nari headphones. They are banging headphones.
Sponsor him.
Sponsor me, sponsor me. Logitech.
Mine are
Logitech,
HyperX. HyperX,
I
if you're listening.
Spent £100 on a mouse as well. Logitech, if you
Oh,
want to
my
sponsor
word.
me, go ahead.
Poundland, you're amazing. Probably got more money, the bastards, to be honest.
No, Razer are the ones that made the fucking mad toaster and that. Remember?
Toaster.
Aye, I don't know if they actually made it, but there was all this hype about they were making a toaster and it had the LCD lights and everything in it, like the RGB lights and shit.
Hi,
Aye.
I'm Talkie Toaster.
So
You
they
like toast?
so Razer make like fancy headsets and mouses and stuff, but they do like stupid shit as well. I think the guy that runs the company is a bit of a weirdo.
Fair play. Do you know what? I'd rather have a weirdo than a preacher. I'm sick of these fucking company CEOs who are all preachers from the pulpit.
Yeah.
Give me a weirdo that wants to make mad shit any day.
Yeah.
Talking about which, we haven't heard much from James Dyson lately.
I think he fucked off to Vietnam or somewhere, didn't he?
Who's James Dyson?
Yeah.
Dyson?
Hoover. Dyson Hoovers.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
I mean, he was inventing everything and running workshops and all sorts of shit.
Yeah,
and
we're
he
gonna
just
do
vanished.
sort of work on developing electric cars and stuff. And then thought, no, well, I'll make
Oh,
some hair
really?
tongs.
Oh, did Elon Musk off him then? Did he get disappeared?
Yeah. He went all like, oh, we need to leave Europe. We need to leave Europe. We can do loads of shit here. It'll be ace. And then as soon as Brexit happened, he fucked off to Japan with his factory instead of building it in the UK.
Yeah, because Japan's in the EU.
Vietnam, sorry.
Yeah, Vietnam's in the EU as well. I fucking love the way people Brexit's barbarian. It's like with countries that aren't actually in the EU, you're like, we're having problems with Brexit. It's like, nothing to do with fucking. If you're gonna whine about the actual thing. Stop making shit up. Yeah,
Radio.
silly bastards. I'm just riffing
the only
my
thing. Do
furniture
you know what the
death
worst
here.
thing? Do you know what the worst thing about Brexit is? The fact that I can't just like I can't just like run up to Edinburgh Airport, jump on a plane, and go to Amsterdam anymore. You now need to
Yeah.
get like all the fucking papers and shit to do that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
used to be
but-
able to be in Amsterdam in an hour and a half.
That was COVID
Can't do that
as well.
And join a massive queue when you get a...
But it's all done out of spite. That's what gets me. It's just fucking nastiness.
It's the losing of free movement. That's a big thing for me. Like, but there's also
Well-
I'd be going into politics, but yeah, you're losing your human rights and everything. All that comes from the EU.
They're just burning right now. They're fucking in flames. That was the trajectory they're going. And then they're all voting for extreme right-wing parties. So, fun times.
Anyway,
Okay. I think I'm not sure what. Oh, so Derek's dropped off altogether.
I think we've lost.
Sorry,
Derek,
we're just
yeah.
trying to riff here to like him back.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we might
That
have
was kind of what we were doing. Sorry, we weren't trying to do. We thought he was just like doing a quick off and on thing.
Yes. I presume.
Has
So
he like gone?
we shall. I don't know.
no. Well,
I suggest that we continue. Continue until
Yeah.
he returns.
Okay, right. Sorry, we weren't deliberately trying to screw the game. Just trying to give him the chance to
Give him a chance to come back. Aye.
to reboot.
were
Didn't
we?
mean to get any political discourse, I promise.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were just.
Always happens to me.
Oh, you just stood in the that was like what we're actually going off. That was the discourse that you were having in.
Yeah, I was
in
going to
the
say I was
desert.
in game.
It's
As you-
1975 in Texas. There's no
Yeah,
in
I
Texas.
was
there's no
playing
Brexit.
Timmy for a moment as everyone's walking in the desert, just talking about the state of the world politics, because that's what you do after you've just covered a cult and fucking escape with your life.
The state of the world today.
Yeah, it's shocking, absolutely shocking. It's fucking flames and fucking barbecued snake,
Barbecue giant
Oh, thanks for the
snake.
follow.
wafts into the atmosphere. Sorry, too soon.
Johnson. I apologise, I pronounced that wrong. But thank you. So, desert, Badlands, night, dropping temperatures,
We again.
stranded in the
can
desert
I-
without a vehicle.
Right. Seeing as there's now no, I presume they're not. Are they watching us through the walls, or have they just shut
No,
up
there's
shop?
no. So there's no like watchtowers on the walls. There's no like
Nobody's shooting at
parapet or
us?
no, nothing.
Okay, can somebody please put some, like,
Oh,
I don't know. Has anybody got any ibuprofen? And, you know, maybe an Elastoplast 57. Because I could really do with some sort of first aid roll here. And then, once I've stopped bleeding out, we can make a plan.
Can't multitask.
Does anybody have first aid other than
Well,
me?
Do you want to
Better
take the reins of Timmy temporarily, Colin?
Okay, right. So I'll
I shall just give you access to his to the character sheet just while Derek gets back to us.
get sorted out.
My internet keeps.
We appear to have Gerald and Charles.
Yeah. Time warp.
What?
In the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh dear. All right,
That
well,
might be why he was greyed out.
it's just that's just the. I shall switch that. So Dave, the release character is Wallace. It's just it's just a token that is.
Oh, right, okay.
But it might cause him problems later. So we'll correct that. There we go. You dropped out again, Ollie.
My internet.
You dropped out of Foundry again.
I'm gonna have to reset my router. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I back?
Oh, you're back.
I'm gonna have to reset my router, guys. So I'm gonna be back in 5 minutes. I'm afraid.
Okay.
It just keeps dropping.
All right. No problem.
I'm really sorry, dude.
No.
I'll
It's
be back in 5.
yeah.
It's all right. I'm
It's
just
annoying
gonna
when
get
that happens.
patched up.
I tell you what, I'm glad I got off friggin' Virgin.
Ah, you see, I'm on Virgin.
Oh,
The hardware shit, but
It is.
hang on.
But there's nobody. There's nobody who's got a.
There's nobody that can. Yeah.
At least not until that. I forget what it's called. Is it community broadband? It's only in London at the minute.
oh, community fiber.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
it's-
this-
It's crazy fast.
This laptop's a pile of shit.
I swapped the BT and I'm paying a third of the price, and I have had decent connection. Where Virgin was more time off and on, more time broken down, and friggin' I was in the middle of streams, I get kicked out of my own stream, leaving the guest, like sitting there going, "What the hell's happened?"
Yeah. See, I'm in the. For some reason, our house, the kitchen, even though I'm on, I've got a mesh. The kitchen's really shit for reception. So at the moment, I'm only on 161 meg.
No, I went hardline, especially
Yeah.
the PC and streaming. Just no
Yeah.
point doing anything less. Wi-Fi just doesn't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine's always hardwire.
but yeah, I think I'm usually on at least 200, and hardwired, I think it's more like 300, which there's nobody else can touch that around here. And bearing in mind that I think I've currently, another reason for it being slow, how many fucking devices of our shitbag family currently sat on.
Yeah, bro, I just had terrible trouble with them. Don't
Yeah,
remember.
their hardware is absolute garbage.
They weren't even a decent shape. It was a bit big and clunky thing that never fit anywhere.
And their tech support.
Oh, they're god awful.
See, last time I had to phone tech support because our router died. I was on
Right,
the phone to him, and I was
Router's
like,
been reset. Big fingers crossed, boys.
I've done this, I've turned it off and on again, I've done this, I've been through everything. It's not working. The only thing I haven't done is get a multimeter at the power supply. And you would have thought when somebody starts saying that they've been dicking around with multimeters, that might make them think that you know what they're doing. It's like, oh yeah. Can you just turn it off and on for us? It's like, I do tech support for work. That was the first thing I did.
But they're droids. They're not people.
But-
They just have to
yeah.
go through the checklist.
It's
There's
still
no
made me
cognitive
go
knowledge.
through the whole checklist, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's not working, is it? It's like, no. And then they sent a 12-year-old round with a new one.
Remember them giving me the call after, oh, why have you left us? And I just gave them dogs abuse. I'm like, you bastards, I needed this, and you more often down than that, and you never even offered a voucher or a discount, blah blah blah, and we tried to get things sorted. You just went to automated, like around my postcode area, the whole network went down, and they just stuck everybody onto freaking voicemail. They wouldn't even answer calls.
Right.
Automated message. We know your postcode is broken. We're going to fix this someday. I was like 5 days later, and then that was me. I was done.
Okay.
Anyway,
Sorry, it just seems
to be back, so.
little preemptive rambles while people drop in and out.
Rocky start today, boys.
It's just like, yeah, like I say, just typical conversation you have. You've escaped from with your life from a compound full of cannibals.
like, broadband's rubbish around here.
I don't think that. What the heck?
Right, yeah. Can
Oh,
somebody please
yes.
put an elastoplast?
So, did you give me Timmy's character?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I got.
that was the whole. Once again, there's a purpose for us talking shit.
that was
Give me a
where
chance,
we,
Mr. Keeper.
that was where we came in.
There we go.
There, see, that's we're giving you a chance to do your stuff in the background. But sure, never mind.
I was
Right.
too enthralled by the conversation.
Yeah, I'm taking you. Give me a bonus dice for taking so long. Yeah.
Yeah, got that. I'm afraid.
Ah,
So I will allow. If
especially with
anybody
my dice rolls. Come on.
I will, if anybody wants to attempt it, I will allow somebody to
Yeah, it's,
to do first aid. But
Timmy's a nurse.
yeah, oh yeah. So Timmy's a nurse. I was going to say because you probably, I suspect you have not got a first aid kit with you. I'm gonna.
Excuse me. I think you'll find
Oh my god.
I always travel fully equipped with a first aid kit that is
Yeah.
checked on a monthly basis for
Haven't we
expiry
been taken
dates.
out of? We've been taken away from our car and all our stuff though. We don't have our stuff.
That's a damn it. That's a fair point.
Yeah, where is your? Yeah, so your car's probably it'll be still on the side of the road somewhere, won't it?
Trying to look at what my first aid is.
Because you'd
Mine
crashed
is
It
it.
wasn't-
63.
Our car. Did you just say our car is probably on the side of the road somewhere?
Yeah.
Not far from our current location.
Well, that's you drove past the road that
we
led
drove
up to.
past this.
Yes, you did.
Not very
Well,
long
it
after.
was while we were being chased. We were
I'm going to
past it.
attempt. I'm going to attempt some first aid on Wallace.
Okay, Jansen.
If I assist, would that give a bonus dice?
I'm
Or-
not pushing the roll if I fail. I learned that with first aid rules a long
No,
time
Ram,
ago.
what's
Yeah,
your
don't-
first aid?
what's my first aid?
I'm playing as Timmy, I'm not playing as Jack.
Yes. So Colin's temporarily doing Timmy. Playing.
Sorry, just to while you were away.
Janice has got a 30 on first aid.
I have 63.
I will allow
Timmy is a
Timmy
nurse.
to since Timmy is a medical professional, I will allow you to do.
However, Janice is going to assist.
Okay.
Aye.
So
It's just a normal.
Just
roll.
whisper sweet nothings in my ear while he.
I'm not
doodles away.
going to allow you more
Okay.
than a normal roll.
I think we'll
But I can still take an attempt as separately
Oh,
though.
well. Yeah, fair enough. After my shitty dice roll here, that's what I'm trying to avoid. But
See what you come up with.
see what you can fix.
Gaming it now. Gaming it.
Oh, nice!
Oh, I
wow.
reattach limbs and everything. I have the technology. I
Just
can
with
build them.
spit. Just lick 'em and stick 'em.
It's like there's some cactus, so I make a suture, and I just pull the strands. And there's some aloe vera I happen to find, and that's the perfect healing.
Yeah,
move.
mush it up.
Yep. Just start working away.
So, go on then. That's pretty. You managed to. I presume you moving away from the compound some distance before you attempt this.
Yeah. Obviously. Well, we've been moving away since.
Yeah. Okay, so since you got such a good roll, we'll say you managed to give Wallace back a couple of hits. He's on a magnificent 3 hit points now.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to make a wee roll to see if I can top that up.
You can't.
I
Can't do
don't
another
think
one.
you can.
You can't.
No?
Once one.
Oh,
No. Once
on
one.
the same person? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't. That's right. Okay. Failed anyway.
If
so
you
I
just
failed
want,
to do some
if you
first
just
aid on
want some
myself.
touchy-feely time with Wallace, then that's fine.
That's fine by me.
That's
Does anybody
fine.
else? Is anybody else in rough shape?
Yes.
Jack is, but he's not in the vicinity.
Jack's in a real bad way.
I've just failed first aid on myself, so you can't try it on me.
I was going to say I've got half decent first aid now. I'm feeling slightly better.
I've just failed first aid on myself
I
because I,
think
can't do it
it's.
on you. So.
I think it's once you've had a successful check, it can't be done again. A failed check can be.
Oh, so you could do it on me.
To be fair, I'd go with the nurse rather than me.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go again. Come on.
Do your thing, Timmy.
Come on.
Hey, that must be a success for Tim.
I was a bit tired, after working so hard to bring Wallace back to life. But there we go. Same technique.
Okay, so
Sorry,
so you can manage to get one back.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Timmy.
It's all about
Hello, thank
looking
you
after
for
others.
joining us. Yes, sorry, go on. Breaking the third wall.
Hey guys, where'd Jack go? He went into Kitchens.
Did we see it happen to Jack, or did we see
No.
that it was in there when it happened? We
So
don't-
you've
we
not
don't-
you've
we're
not
sure what happened to
seen.
Jack.
The last person to see Jack was
Timmy?
Timmy, yeah.
No, we
Oh,
didn't see him the whole time we were in there.
He climbed the gate, man, and he opened it, and he told me to stay because obviously I'm still carrying this stupid leg.
No, we never saw him in there. We just saw a big explosion as we were coming out.
Was that towards the garages?
Yeah.
Oh,
And a giant snake.
Jan Snake?
Yeah. A giant snake.
Yeah.
Like,
Timmy,
like a snake.
but like huge,
But
like the
really
size of a
big.
person. Yeah, Timmy, this thing was not of this world. It was a nightmarish thing.
Oh, there was
wouldn't
something
believe
weird.
it.
We were through the tunnels and there was chanting and it just felt really weird. And I actually started losing the plot.
Oh,
I was
there's
just getting so claustrophobic. It was really doing it. We actually near Jack and I would actually got into a fight, and then we ended up popping out. And I sort of point towards the culvert, away from the compound. We popped out over there, and that was the gate's the only way into that place.
the chanting doesn't surprise me, Timmy. I've got no doubt that there's some weird cult thing going on here. There's some kind of creepy cult weirdos or something.
Oh, there's proper scary. I don't think they're doing good things to people.
No. I think Wallace needs to inform his colleagues in the police department about what's going on at this place once we get out of here.
Yeah, definitely. They are, well, just
My colleagues
like
as well.
that.
I'm a secretary at the police department.
Do you
so
think
yeah,
they
my
left
colleagues.
our car?
See, it is only probably a mile or two up the road.
We could easily check. I think we'd be very lucky though.
Because I remember coming past this place while they were chasing us.
Yeah, maybe they left it. We might be able to salvage something. I don't fancy being out here during the day.
Don't fancy being out here during the night either, but
No. But yeah, we should check. It's,
I think maybe we'll step back from the highway though.
yeah.
I don't know.
We don't want
I
to
think
walk
we're
on the
back-
highway itself.
No. It's going to be dark. We'll see and hear things coming. I don't want to be tromping through the desert. We'll just put an ankle over or get bitten by something.
Yeah, it's
We're
what
far
we were-
better.
What,
Far
what,
better
what,
walk
we,
the
what
road.
we were worried about the cars and things and people on the road, or the animals and wild things that will be off the road.
Yeah. Cars, we will see and hear coming from miles
Mhm.
away.
Fair on. Okay, yep.
Some
Sorry,
coyote or some
I'm a wee
predator
bit
animal
stressed,
you
guys.
won't see
Obviously,
or come in.
but this has been unreal. I've never encountered this in my life.
No, this is like something from a nightmare, and the sooner we get out of here, the better. We need to go and try and find your car, Wallace. We need to pray that it's there, or we're fucked.
And still some sort of remotely fixable.
You did.
Or
roll
at least we'll have some food and water in there.
you did.
I could
You
use a
did
drink of
roll the
water.
car multiple times.
There'll be food and water in it, though.
So,
There's part of a tent.
And that's another thing about getting off the road. Although we might expect these bad, fucking freak weirdo guys to chase us on the road again, we might come across a normal, good person and be able to hitch a ride out of here if we stick to the road. There might be some normal, good people around this fucking butthole America.
You never know your luck.
This is the last time going holiday.
Stranger things have happened.
Right. So I guess we're hammering towards the road then and
okay.
following the direction.
So,
Yeah.
what are Janice's, if nobody else's, what are Janice's thoughts about Jack?
Well, Janice is pretty sure that her brother's dead. Janice is, I don't know if she's maybe not quite come to grips with it, but she knows that Jack's dead, and I think soon she's going to start to psychologically have to deal with that. But at the moment, she's just concentrating on getting herself out of here, because if she doesn't, she's going to be dead. And like, whatever happened to Jack, I can't do anything now. I need to save myself. So right now, I'm trying to put Jack to the back of my mind, and I know it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks when it does eventually, but right now it's at the back of my mind. I'm just getting out of here.
Yeah. So at some point, we'll decide.
He'll
when
be
to-
fine.
You're gonna have to make a. If that is Janice's thoughts, then you're gonna have to make a sanity roll at some point. Well, not
Okay.
not yet. Like I said, maybe the adrenaline's staving it off for now. But,
Okay.
okay, so you head off down the road, and like I said, you almost got that kind of that feeling like it's almost as if you're going to get like hear a crack of a rifle at any moment. Somebody taking a shot at you, or somebody come tearing down the road after, but it never happens. aside from the like sound the wind moaning across the Devil's Backbone, the distant sound of thunder rumbling in, is totally silent.
Nothing at all. No other cars.
Nothing. But you never, when you're driving out, when you left Abattoir, you never saw the only other cars. You saw the ones that run you off the road. But you can all make a. I'll let you decide. You can make a listen roll or a spot hidden roll. It's up to you which, but just one.
Where's listen? Oh, it's crap. They're both crap.
Oh, they're both the same, right? That's fine.
Oh, spotting.
I'll go for a
Way!
Hey, go on, Wallace. Oh, big
Timmy
28.
as well.
Timmy is very nice.
Okay.
So that's a spot hidden and a listen between us.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting too many successes early on here. I'm just waiting for the kick in the
You're
bits.
starting to worry.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm going to need good dice rolls later. Don't give me the ball now.
Yeah,
see, I think-
don't use it all up.
Last week, I don't think I passed the test.
Oh, in Goatswood.
Yeah.
We've got a fantastic shot of your eyes and your forehead, Dave. Here we go. Good. Hey, yeah, come on.
Intense.
Intense.
Don't deprive everybody of the full glory of you. There you go. All right. Anyway, so Timmy, you think you hear something? Or just a snatch of sound. You just dismiss it because what you thought you heard, you can't have heard it. It sounded like almost like a child's laughter.
Marvellous.
Oh, God, this place is affecting me more than I thought. Guys just aren't hearing anything, or am I going crazy here?
You okay, Timmy? What's
No,
up?
just... There's no kids around here, is there?
Ah, bloody hope not. This is no place for children.
Not since we
nah,
left
nah,
Jack
it's okay.
behind.
Forget it. I'm just sorry. I'm just stressed. Just be,
We all are,
You guys
Timmy.
were
We
all,
all are.
yeah. Sorry, I'm just hearing things. Forgive me. I'm just let's try and find the car if it's here. Let's see what we get.
So maybe put on edge a little bit by what Timmy said. Wallace, you go a little bit further, walking for a couple of minutes, and you catch some movement out of the corner of your eye, spinning round. You could have sworn you've seen something, saw some movement, but when you look, there's just a boulder. Just a boulder at the side, just off the side of the road.
What are you looking at, Wallace?
Just a boulder. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine.
Come on,
I
boys.
thought I saw something, but it was just a rock in the road.
You're just stressed out, boys. We need to come on. We need to keep moving.
Okay, so you head on down the hill and eventually join the other road. I won't call it a main road because it's not a main road. And you follow this for what is it? Check the scale of that. Yeah, maybe a mile. No more, certainly no more than a mile. And your spirits lift as you see out of the darkness. As you come around this corner, you see the wreck of your car. It is a wreck, though. I mean, it's as you remember, when the car crashed, it rolled several times at least. So the roof is all crumpled. In fact, it's laying on its roof. There's no way it's going anywhere. Even with the A-team, there's no way that is going there.
Okay, well,
We may be able to salvage something.
Yeah.
yeah.
My
Let's,
internet dropped for a minute, guys. The car's fucked. I just came into here and the car's fucked. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
However, food, water. Let's have something to eat.
Rudimentary shelter.
And first aid kit if anybody needs some paracetamol.
Yes. So surprisingly, when you check over the rush down to the wreckage and check over the car, surprisingly nothing has been removed apart from there's maybe a few things scattered that were thrown out of the car when it crashed. So there's a few things scattered around on the ground, but nobody's taken anything.
I have to say, Waltz, to build these things well, you made a good choice for your car, mate. Like, considering what that's been through, I just started checking over. Like, if it wasn't flipped about 20 times on its roof, you could have been driving out of here.
It'll knock out.
bit of teacup. Can we do a teacup rule?
Go for the bumps out.
I suggest, we have something to eat and just have a moment and contemplate what we're going to do. How far away are we from Buttfuck, Arizona?
From Abattoir, you can make an intelligence roll, an idea roll, intelligence. To see if you can remember get a rough idea of how far you travelled from.
A bit. I mean, to be fair, somebody was chasing me, so I wasn't really.
Yes, at least several miles at least.
We do have that map.
You do have that map, yes. If you can, So you did have that map. So that's the car. So of course you don't know exactly where you are. You can get a rough estimate. I'll let you push that roll. In fact,
Is that compound not on the map?
Is that compound on? No, it's not.
I was going to say I do believe it might be.
Yes. It is. Yes, it is.
Or at least it's not.
Theory section.
It's not labelled, but I've worked out whereabouts.
Yes, it is. I believe it is marked on the map. Yeah. And you do also, you can all look at that. There's you got your local area map that's in the journal.
Is that it?
I'm just joining back in again. My internet keeps dying, boys.
Oh dear.
I know. It's been getting worse and worse for 2 weeks.
No, Colin, we're not having a conversation about Virgin again.
Sorry, what am I looking at?
Local area
Look
map.
at the map.
In the journal tab, you should be able to look at your local area map. So, it's
yeah.
not. No, it isn't actually marked on.
No, but I think I must have been able to figure out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's bound to be a way we can do a read. Obviously, we're not just going by compass burns. We're following legit roads.
But yeah, I passed my push roll, so I must have been able to
So
figure out
it's
where we are.
if you look on your passport, excellent. That's so if you look on the map, on the area map, you can see the square that represents the local area abattoir, and you can see Red Road, and to the right of Red Road there's a little dead end called Dirt Road.
Yep.
And that is where the compound is, at the top of Dirt Road. So you are currently
Miles from anywhere.
about a mile south of the compound.
So continuing down south, down that road then, and then we can head west towards the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's another dirt road.
But that's a long way.
About
I don't fancy our chances.
No, not at
there's
all.
a dirt road along the way. It's about 4 or 5 miles
Okay, can I suggest possibly?
towards Abattoir.
I mean, this is
It's Twister Road we want to go down, I think. I'm looking at 5.2 miles, so we've got dirt roads, we've got whatever this road is, plus 5.2 miles.
Zoom in anymore.
You what, sorry?
I think I've got the.
Can we work out the mileage from here to the highway through these mileages?
Well, yeah. I mean, you've got the scale on the map, so you can try and work it out. I'll leave you to work it out.
Yeah, it's,
Measure.
that's what I'm trying to do here. Just sorry.
So you can should be able to pop it out.
So are we to the west of Abattoir?
East.
East. All right. Sorry. Yeah. So there's two. Oh, that's Red Road. Sorry.
Yeah. So you're so there's a red
Red
road that
road,
leads east
there's
out
a
of
bend.
Abattoir, and then towards the there's that little road called Dirt Road. It's dead end with a
Sorry.
compound
Popped it
walls.
out. No, I couldn't read the first time. It wouldn't let me zoom in anymore.
Right.
And while I was in the thing, yeah. So we want to head towards Red Road, which is about 6 miles.
Back the way we came.
No. Really? Do you want to go back towards Abattoir?
That's
No, because
Um,
the bridge was out. What we're supposed to be
Yeah.
doing is heading south
Yeah, at Twister Road.
and then
So
twisting
where
road.
the bridge was out, you certainly couldn't get a car across it, but you could. It's only like a dry gully. It's like a dry
I
gully.
would probably jump it, yeah.
You could walk across, easily clamber down and walk across it.
I still don't know if I fancy going back through Abattoir.
oh, here's
But all of the people that were causing us problems were in that compound. There is another option, and I'm not sure that it's a good option.
Let's hear it.
Go back to the compound
What?
and see if we can find some sort of vehicle,
Steal a car.
and we might be able to find out what happened to your brother.
I'm worried that what happened to my brother is what happened to all their vehicles, because I think it was the garage that big explosion was in.
Yeah,
it was. That's where you heard.
but were all the vehicles in there?
We don't know. There seems to have been a lot of these guys, so probably not, eh? Maybe. I think we're gonna die on if we just stick to the if we just stay on the
If we start
on this
walking-
road all night. We're gonna die on this road. So let's go try at the compound, try and find a vehicle, maybe die there, but it's better than just dying on this road, eh?
At least it gives us a fighting chance. I mean, we can try sneaking in anyway. I would
We
suspect.
could use the tunnels.
At least, oh yeah.
It is doable.
And you wouldn't have thought they'd be expecting us to come back.
Yeah, and if we could go, oh,
Only an absolute tool. They'd
It's
voluntarily
yes,
go
going
back.
back there. But yes,
But-
as Timmy points out, there are the
Tunnels.
sewer tunnels.
I'll tell you now, guys, it's not pleasant.
dying out here on this road tonight's not pleasant either.
Well, I was going to say wait till tomorrow when it's like 50 degrees and there's no shade.
We're Americans. I think you mean to say 110 degrees or 120 degrees.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll easily top about 100 degrees out here.
Well over, eh?
Yeah.
Rock and hard place. What do you think, guys?
Yeah,
See, I'm torn because if they're all in the compound and we go back to the abattoir, there'll be vehicles there, especially the mechanics.
I would just skip the compound and go and try and get back to Abattoir. Get a car there.
It's about, and I sort of get the map out. It's actually maybe it's about 12 miles. If we can get rudimentary shelter out of, and sort of start opening the boot and having a look, we've still got the tent canvas because we never used that, and obviously it's missed a few poles, so we'll not be able to put a tent up, but we can make a lean-to.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if we travel what we can for nighttime and then put a lean-to up during the day and rest, and then we could possibly do this in two nights.
So you're about, looking at your map, you're about maybe 3 miles from Abattoir.
Is it 3?
Yeah, it's only about 3 miles from
Oh, that's not that far actually.
Three.
So I was
Possibly 4.
Oh,
sorry, my
In that
apologies. I
case-
was-
Maybe we
Following-
could just go back.
Following
back
following an alternate route down to Twister Road and following out west, you're probably talking at least
A long
10,
way.
Yeah, at least 10 miles, probably longer. And it looks like it goes through like sort of more hilly, possibly mountainous terrain as well.
10 miles is like 3-4 hours walking. 3 hours walking on a flat, good road. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's about 3-4 miles back to Abattoir. Look, at least that's what it looks like on the map.
do we take our chances in Shitsville, guys?
yeah. Well, at least we know. Did Fucknuts with the bolt through his head? What happened to him?
He was standing looking at us as we escaped.
Oh, bobbins.
He didn't even see that bothered, or did it take him by surprise? I don't know. Maybe he wasn't expecting people to actually fight back with such ferocity. You guys really went for it.
We killed a lot of them. And
So-
she's shaky hands. She never killed people before.
What are you doing at the moment? So where can you describe where you are? What is and what exactly specifics of where you are? What you're doing?
Well, is
We'll
the car
probably be.
is the car on its roof or is it right?
It's
probably
on its
sit-
roof.
We'll
oh,
probably
so
be
I'm not
sat.
sitting in the car then.
We'll probably be sat opposite side of the car to the road, just like with us backs on the car,
Back to the car. Aye.
eating our sandwiches, which are probably quite warm, but you know.
Needs must. Just we're not like sitting on the road in plain sight. We're
Janice is going to go through the back seat of the car and have a look and see if maybe our poor deceased junkie brothers left any drugs that might be any of use to us. Like even just this little like rolling tin that he used to make doobies from. Even that might be not the worst thing in the world if we could find that. Like
Oh, we can make a look roll. Why not? I mean, it's
I
quite
could do with a
possible.
stress reliever to be honest. Like,
It's quite possible something could have fallen out of his pocket in the crash. So the
oh,
check-
look how many luck points I've got.
6. Oh,
I
dear.
thought it was all over last week. Like,
Oh, I'm on a mighty 21.
so I've got 6 luck left.
Oh wow.
That's
Okay.
not great.
So
suppose I'll have a
the
wee look. Why not?
oh. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, maybe Timmy, I mean, Timmy being a medical professional, maybe you souped up Wallace's first aid kit and put some actual some painkillers in, and maybe there's even a little ampule of morphine in there and an hypodermic.
Janice grabs it. Nah, she doesn't. She doesn't. She thinks of her brother, and she doesn't. She was looking for just like this little weed tray or something. She's not gonna go. She's not.
Sometimes masking the pain doesn't help. It'll always come back.
She starts to think about her brother, and the realization starts to set in as to what his fate really is. And she thinks he's dead.
So you can make a sanity check now then.
Yeah, I think I deserve one. Well, luckily I've got a bit more sanity than I've got luck.
Okay.
But not. Ooh,
I had 62 and I rolled a 61.
Nice.
So just
You're right in the cusp.
so you just lose one. Just lose one.
Okay.
It manages to like fight down the urge to like just completely break down.
She has a silent tears, so she's not sobbing and going mental because she's trying to hold it together for the boys to get out of here, but she's very, very sad. She feels like her brother's dead.
And you can all make a spot hidden or a listen roll again if you want.
Ugh, I'm no good at either. seem to remember.
Here we go. We're back to normal now.
Okay.
I was getting worried there for a second.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on, mate? My character's broken. Oh, well, it's not my character. Maybe that's why I've got a few extra.
So while you're all sat around talking, trying to decide what to do, probably still getting together, scavenging what things you can from the wreckage. Again, Wallace, you've definitely seen some movement off to the side this time. You're good, but when you look, it's gone again. But you definitely saw something.
I think there might be some coyotes or something. Definitely saw something moving out there.
Is it safe to
grab my shotgun.
Is it safe to light a fire here, or should we move somewhere else?
Is the shotgun still in the car?
It's not anything that was in the car is still in the car. Whether it be everything. They've not taken anything from the car.
Well, I think I had a shotgun with me that I'd grabbed from.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't I have a weapon actually?
From Foxnuts McHairy.
I think Janice grabbed some shells, didn't she? Because the shotgun that Wally's had, you only had couple of shells, and you grabbed some more shells.
I had a shotgun as well, or I had a gun at some point.
I think you two tooled up from the multiple corpses that you've dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a gun.
Whereas I don't.
But I have got a gun.
Okay. I think I'll put it on your character sheet if you got one. To be fair.
It says inventory empty.
Combat. Yeah, you have got a 12-gauge shotgun. Yeah.
I have. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, yeah, in combat it is there, right enough.
Yeah, and so
We were.
But yeah, so
looting the
there's
corpses.
Wallace. There's your 38 in the car as well,
Oh yeah, I'll give that to.
which you've got
Timmy.
which you've got considerably more ammo for. So you'll have I would say that you've probably got a full box of shells for that.
Yeah. Still in the wrapper.
Still kind of locked up and secure. So that'll be about so a box of shells is probably about 100 bullets you get in a box. Or something like that. Quite a
As a
lot.
medic, I'm not too comfortable with taking life. I don't know.
Oh, after this afternoon, I'm quite comfortable.
Yeah. What I mean is, I sort of look at the pistol. I don't think I'm too good with this.
Doesn't matter. Just wave it in the air and pull the trigger, and it might frighten off. Well, like I say, I think I've just seen a coyote. There's something moving out
That's what
there.
I'm wondering. Should we light a fire? But here's maybe not the best spot to do it.
I would
It'll,
give away the coyotes, I think.
Big bang will scare stuff off if nothing else.
Yeah, but also announce where we are. Are we better moving away from here and lighting a fire away from the road
I'm
this
not.
evening, or should we start walking?
So
I think we need to
where-
stop.
It
We
goes
need to
to the
start
road.
walking.
Yeah.
So
We don't want to be walking during the day. We need to walk now.
I think so, Wallace. I think I agree.
So what are you going to take from the car? So there's knowing Wallace, and you came out on a camping trip, so you've probably the car's quite possibly well stocked with various things
It's
like
just, yeah.
like torches and because
It's
Yeah,
Jerry
with
Jerry
haversacks
can-
and so on. So
Do we still have a
Obviously-
jerry can of fuel? Because if we're going to try and steal a vehicle, there's no good stealing an empty vehicle. If
Yeah,
we could take
you
the jerry
feel-
can
yeah.
of fuel with us.
So you filled it
Yeah.
up. So everything, like I said, nothing has been removed from the car. So there's everything that you brought on the trip is still in the car,
Yeah, I had
Or-
a jerry can.
or scattered
of,
around the car, and you filled that up at the petrol station.
Yeah, we had a bunch of water. We had food. We had a camping kit, although you did throw half of the tent out the window.
We don't have the tent pegs and poles.
We had a warning triangle.
You've probably got at least one torch, or
Yeah, there'll be a couple of torches in there. Spare batteries.
well, we didn't just camp. Obviously, we're going to hike into where we're camping, so we've had rucksacks with
Yeah.
what we needed.
Well, like I say,
So
you come on a
first
camping
aid
trip.
kit. I'm going to take obviously any medical equipment,
Yeah, first aid kit.
non-perishable food, any of the non-perishable food.
Yeah.
We've separated out in water. You know, water bottles.
Are we going to try and get a car from the compound, or are we going back to?
I think abattoir is the best bet.
But if we go back to abattoir, we can't get a car because we'll not get across the bridge. We can go to the compound and go the other way.
Oh well, we could go to abattoir and go the other way,
Without a car, even get past the bridge.
or walk past the bridge.
Yeah, it's not far to
Yeah,
abattoir.
it's a few miles from the bridge. Is a few miles to back to the highway.
You're the police officer, Wallace. You make the decision.
Were there working phones in abattoir?
The only phone that you saw was the phones in the motel rooms, which were just a direct line to the bar.
Okay.
Maybe the reception.
So you've.
Oh, so we're not going to announce our presence. We're not just going to walk up the main street. Or what about that silo? Can we get that?
The water tower.
That was in the town, though.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll make our way to the edge of town and then just see what we can see.
It was
we'll
on the
take a
northern end
tent.
of town, if I remember correctly.
We'll take the tent and a couple of poles to make a lean-to.
Yeah. Go on.
And
I'd be interested to talk to the garage owner, because he seemed quite nervous about everything.
I think he was the only guy that really was like genuinely not like cared for us and wasn't one of these fucking freaks.
Yeah.
don't
He seemed
trust that
genuinely
doctor.
worried for us. No, I don't trust that doctor at all.
No. Right. Let's backpacks on. Let's start hiking. At least to the edge of town and see what the crack
Lead on,
is.
honey.
Okay.
So up begins Mr. Secret Place.
I'm going to keep my gun out and just scan around with my torch every couple of minutes.
Okay. So as
Just see
Timmy,
if I can see any reflections of light on eyes more than
Okay.
anything.
so has Timmy got the 38 then?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's swap that over then.
I'm holding a shotgun, and I've probably got another torch. If there's a second torch, I'll probably be using it.
Yeah,
So
I-
one
like-
torch,
Like I say, if you
one
want-
torch at the front, one torch at the back. If we've
Yeah.
only got two.
I mean, if you want to suggest things that you've got that you've brought with you on the trip, then within reason, I'm happy for you to have them. Because, like I say, you've come away on a long road trip, or a big camping trip. So
To be fair, I don't know what else.
We're not going to go
really
like pack meals, you know what I mean? We'll end up knackering ourselves. We want to be able to be mobile.
I'd say we've got food, we've got water, we've got matches if we want to light a fire. Probably got some of those like little stick fire starter jobbies as well.
Aye, we've got camping gear. We can cook.
Yeah, so
we've
there's,
probably
like,
got a
no-
little cooking stove and
But
stuff.
Yeah,
we don't really need to take cooking stove. We will have a cooking stove in the back of the car, but I don't think we need to drag it with us.
Might be a nice. It might have a handle and be a heavy metal object, though. It might be a good in a pinch. Think about a camping stove. It's a metal thing, yon size. It's got a handle that would swing on the handle.
I don't really want to be carrying it around though.
Yeah, it's a balance
It's heavy.
between mobility and
Yeah.
you know.
Just
standard
thinking about
stuff.
in a pinch, that would make a nice improvised weapon. Hopefully, it doesn't come to that. Like,
So I'll have a pocket knife and what have you as well. Probably all got.
Yeah.
I've got a small knife on my inventory.
yeah,
I think.
so yeah, we can give you make sure if you haven't got one.
Or
So
a t-shirt. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change my clothes because I probably still smell of shit.
Yes, you are. You smell of shit. Yes, and worse.
Rugged
fair,
In fact, there's probably some baby wipes. So like, no, were baby wipes invented?
Probably not.
Boston, no. I would have thought no. I mean, it
What's
is.
it? What, when 1975? Surely that was
75,
baby
yeah.
wipes.
Possibly. I mean, some things like that America did
The
have
wet
before they
wipes
were
or something. Not surely.
Anyway,
There'll
At
be,
the
there'll
least,
be,
change my clothes.
you probably have you might have some like bottles of water, well, canteens of water. You want to have
Well, I
bottles
don't
of
want to
water.
use up the
They
water.
didn't sell bottled
Well-
water then. But yeah,
To-
but you
this
can
is
certainly
using- I'm
change.
not
You
using
can
the
certainly
water.
change your clothes. Yeah.
Changing my clothes. Get
So
the-
it's only is her boyfriend and her best friend around. Janice is also just going to change her fucking clothes as well. She's-
Yeah, to be fair, I'm going to change mine because I'm covered in my blood, other people's blood, snake blood,
Yeah.
all sorts of bits of
Yeah.
brain.
I might even use a bit of the water to wash my hands and face.
Okay, so while you're all getting changed, getting your stuff together,
We are going to keep an eye out though
Yeah.
at all times.
I think we'll have a change of scene and we'll switch back to the compound.
No.
Am I switching characters?
Well, we'll see. So
For 5 seconds.
we'll see. So we'll switch over to our friendly radio host for a moment, I think. If he's gonna kick in. Come on, friendly radio host. Oh, he's not gonna play. What's it with that? Oh, there we go.
Hello.
And that was White Groove by Crew here on 93.7 The Arrow. While your old home fry Captain Jack was chilling at his pad, I've listened to those lyrics many, many times. And there's such a trip. The song has such a groove to it, but the words, man, they're dark. Lie in the dark, where the shadows run for themselves. Crazy stuff. Such lyrical genius is hard to come by, but not for my man Jim. Dig this. What funky lyrics could Hendrix have given us if he hadn't died too soon? Such a bummer when you don't realize your own outhouse is getting it.
There must be some kind of way out of here. Say there's trouble to the thief. There's too much confusion. I can't. Drink my wine. Take my
Our character doing
This isn't the normal edit, is it?
Oh no, none of you can do
Ah,
The only person who can do it is
Oh, man, Jack.
but you're not able to speak or you just kind of in a familiar state. And then there's you hear a click. Sounds like somebody flicking off a radio or something, and then you can hear somebody moving around. You're trying to open your eyes, but your eyelids are really heavy. Like I say, you just feel like you've been on a bit of a bender. I've taken way too many chemicals. Your body is just aching. You've got a really bad pain in your back. It feels like somebody's like booted you. Been kicking you repeatedly or something. You can hear this kind of clunking, like almost like is this almost like somebody somebody putting tools away, like clanking of like metal objects, and you can then you hear somebody start to whistle. Yeah.
I sort of try and turn my head towards the source of the noise.
So you remember? Well, you recognise that tune, but obviously you recognise it's a well-known tune. But then you remember hearing it in the compound. Coming down, I believe it was when you were in the tunnel in the tunnels with Timmy.
No, well, I can't.
It was either in the tunnels or when you were actually up in the compound, just before, just after Sky legged it and disappeared.
Okay.
And then you hear a voice, quite a sort of cultured sound voice, certainly not one of the dust bills. Ah, you're awake at last. I was beginning to wonder if we'd lost you. And again, you can feel like this really sort of bad pain in your back, and you become aware. You can see it like through your eyelids. You become aware of like the glare of lights, and maybe your eyes start to open just a little bit, and then you force to close them again. There's like this glare of strip lights. You feel a hand on your chin, sort of moving your head from side to side. How we feeling, Jack? Isn't it, Jack?
Where am I?
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Don't. No need to worry. No need to worry. What's the last thing you remember?
Snake. Fire. Can't, I'm trying to lift my head up. Obviously I'm lying down, so I'm like trying to.
No, you're not lying down. No. You're upright, but your feet aren't touching the floor.
Huh? Where? What? Start getting about it agitated, make this weird.
Okay, so as you start to come round and get like thinking this pain, like just this stabbing pain in your back, and then you're aware of this smell.
But enough about Timmy.
This kind of coppery smell, like metallic, it like catches at the back of your throat. There's also like this, like a smell of strong smell of disinfectant. And your eyes open a little bit, and you can see a man's face looking up at you. It's kind of like this. He's got his chin in your hand, checking you over. She'll be fine. A little bit beaten and bruised, but you should be fine. You should be good.
How are you doing that? Where am I?
So as you fully open your eyes and look around, you can see you're in a room that's completely. Let me make sure I've got the right room here. So yeah, you're in a room that's completely covered in white tiles from floor to ceiling. and there's strip lights hanging from the roof, run across the almost full length of the ceiling.
Man,
and as you-
hospital man.
So again, sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Bro, you a doctor?
There's there's this. Sorry, it must be the medication. Yeah, don't you recognise me, Dr. Brenner from the we met in the
The little tinker.
we met at the bar in Abattoir.
We're not. I wasn't in the bar. We went somewhere else.
So
Oh, my back hurts.
So I do apologise. And I'll just up the dosage a little bit. And he goes off to one side and he steps to the side of you. And he steps to the side. You can see a bit more of the room. It looks like your brain's still a bit hazy, but it looks like a kitchen or an operating room. Over to the left-hand side of you, there's like a steel butcher's table that's covered with cutting implements and a roll of butcher's paper, twine, and a bucket that's overflowing with blood and unidentifiable viscera.
Nice.
In the centre of the room are 3 long tables with drainage grooves running along the perimeter of each. 2 are empty, apart from a few smears of blood, but one has a roughly human shape covered with a white sheet that's almost completely stained with blood. Along the right wall, you can see 2 naked human corpses that hang suspended from meat hooks secured to the ceiling by chains. The bodies have been butchered like pigs and their internal organs removed, and folds of skin obscuring the face, pinned up, obscuring the faces. Both of them appear to be male. There's a 2-foot square drain in the middle of the floor that's half clogged with rotted meat and rust. And you feel like a cold sensation spread through your side, which you recognise as some kind of narcotic spreading through your system, and the pain in your back eases to a slight tugging sensation. It says, steps back round for it. She says, "How's that, Jack? How's that?"
What is this place? This is not an operating room. Where are those people hanging up?
Oh, this is a preparation room.
For what?
Come now, Jack. You're an intelligent man. You can see this is a meat preparation room. This is where we take what we need from the bodies. So you're aware that
start kind of trying to move a bit, and
okay. So
start
when
getting a
you
bit agitated.
Yeah, so when you move, you like the tugging sensation at your back intensifies, and you find that you're kind of like swinging left and right, sort of moving slightly, rotating left and right.
I'll look up.
Okay, so looking up, you can see there's a chain that seems to be coming from your back that's attached, bolted to the ceiling. And maybe it doesn't at first, but after a couple of seconds, it dawns on you that you are hung on a meat hook like these corpses to the side.
What?
You can make a sanity roll.
That's
Only got a bar. It's going to freak out.
that whole scene.
So
Start
can-
trying to. Can I move my arms and start trying to grab at the?
your arms aren't restrained.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
So you lose 1d3 sanity anyway.
That's quite generous.
You're bloody pass your roll. So maybe the drugs are like numbing the shock of it. Because there's still with your experience you can tell there's a lot of drugs in your system.
At least I would expect nothing less than the film 3.
Oh wow. So yeah, you with this sudden realization, you let out a scream and start to struggle. Say, Jack,
What the fuck? What the fuck, man? What the fuck is wrong with you?
So don't struggle. It damages the quality of the meat.
This whole scene is grim as fuck. I love it.
I'm just am I within kicking distance, this fucker?
Yeah. You are.
Launching one at him.
Okay, right.
Right.
Hey, so goes, oh, Jack, you still got some fight in you. But so you're trying to kick him, but despite the fact he's right in front of you, you don't make any contact with him. And glancing down, you see your legs are missing. There's just bloody stumps where your legs are being sawn off, just above the knee.
Oh,
I guess that's another sanity roll.
It is another sanity roll, yeah.
I would expect so.
That's quite rude.
Oh wow! I would say you're gonna.
I'm taking this rather well.
I would say even at that, you're gonna lose 1d6.
Fucking hope you choke on them, you bastard. Get me out of it. What the fuck, man?
oh! I've just had PTSD from Saw, from The Walking Dead.
So 1d6 sanity for that little revelation.
Still very generous.
Yeah.
Okay. So I suspect you might have
I would
gone,
not like to be Jack right now.
Oh,
No.
not gone over your deal. So you got quite a
Sometimes
solid
bad is
mind,
better.
haven't you? Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Okay. Right. So
You could have just left him dead. That would have been easier on him. Like,
I could be Captain Dan. You know what I mean? It's all to play for. Get tight titanium legs from the space shuttle.
So he, as you start, you're screaming and struggling. He walks back over to the table, and you see him like get one of those big veterinary syringes, and he walks back over, like flexing the trigger on it. Says, "No, Jack. There's no need to struggle. It's and he just plugs this straight into your side, and doesn't give you a full dose, but enough to like sort of it just send you sort of into a bit of a daze, and your screams turn to just kind of a mumble, but you still can see and aware of what's
Did I
around.
taste good?
So-
I'm not off.
Well, we'll see. I've got preparing some of one of your thighs over there on the table, and he points to a lump of meat that's on the table. It's not recognisable as a leg, but you see one of your plimsolls laid on the floor just by the table, with your foot still in it.
Fuck, that's me another sanity roll.
It is another sanity roll. You're right.
I thought so. Oh fuck! See if I pass this. I should have got a bonus dice for the drugs.
Oh wow! That's crazy.
I just passed through. I'm just zed out. I'm
Yeah.
like,
So you will lose another 1d3 though. Yeah, even this. Yeah, so the drugs are like, numbing the shock. This is don't worry, Jack. It's you won't be going anywhere soon. Anywhere soon. We like a good butcher. We like to keep the meat's best if it's kept alive and the blood flowing. And he taps your side, and you sort of head lolling to one side. And you can now see there's like some kind of drip attached to your side. some kind of intravenous drip that's feeding fluid into your body. He said this will keep you going for as long as we possibly can.
Don't eat me all.
Oh, we save the head for the brain cheese for the children.
Brain cheese.
Save the brain
Second.
cheese for the children. There's, I suppose you'd be happy to know that that your friends managed to escape. Did quite a bit of damage as well.
Good.
For their sakes, I hope the mother's children find them first.
Hope they kill you, man. I thought Wallace was a square. This is so not good.
Right.
Oh, cool, man.
And with that, he says, well, I've got some business to attend to, so I think it's time you had to sleep. And he empties the rest of the tranquilizer, this horse tranquilizer, into you, and you just black.
Oh, we're catting up. Yay!
Yeah, you complete, and everything goes black. And we'll cut back now
Think.
to everybody else as you're heading up the road. Your packs loaded, equipment, all the equipment you scavenged from the car. And you're heading back up the road in the direction of the compound and towards Abattoir, I believe.
Timmy's like, oh, I sensed a disturbance in the force. It was like a stoner suddenly cried out and was cut short.
Right.
Janice is fine. She thinks he's dead. She does. It's the player that's recovering from that scene. Fuck me.
Yeah, that was. I think
I love this
Jack-
game.
Jack might be in a spot of bother.
You think?
I
He
think.
always goes through, so
Right.
work out. There's still hope.
I say we charge the compound shotguns blazing now, but that would be metagaming because we don't know that. We never saw that scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, marching on. Let's...
Marching on, aye.
So, Wallace,
Yes.
I don't think you've said anything to anybody else, but you're perhaps slightly on edge, scanning around with the torch. Probably got the bigger of the torches, kind of on the big chunky flashlights with a handle on the top.
Yeah, I'm definitely quite aware that there's something. I'm going with coyotes myself, but yeah, there's definitely something out there.
You what?
Coyotes are probably smart enough to.
Can we say that I've tied the? Can we say I've got double barrel shotgun? Can we say I've tied the torch to the top of that so I don't have to use separate hands and I can be holding a gun while torching?
I would imagine there's probably gaffer tape in the car, knowing Wallace.
Knowing
So
Wallace.
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Boy Scout Wallace.
Why not? Whether it will affect your aim with the weight on the end of the weight of the torch on the end of the shotgun, we'll have to see.
But I can see and point the gun at
You
the same
can,
time.
you can indeed. You can. So yeah, you're heading up. You've maybe just
Well-
past the turning to the compound, and again there's that that kind of half expecting to hear shots ringing out or the sound of a truck or a car or some dirt bikes tearing down the road to you, but it never happens. The shot never comes. You never
Is there
hear
still
it.
lightning going off? Is it still like a thunderstorm?
Yeah. So there's no.
So we're jumpy because we're hearing the bangs all the time, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see there's no the storm. You can see in the like mountains in the distance. You can see like forks of lightning coming down every now and then, but again, it's just, but it doesn't. Around you, there's just like I said, just this low rumble of continual low rumble of thunder, and the temperature is dropping. You can clearly see your breath in front of you breathing out. It must be getting close to zero. I'm Wallace.
You think we've extra clothes and all with us now?
Sorry?
You think we've extra clothes and all with us now that we can actually wrap up with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being
Yeah, so-
campers and all.
Yeah, so you've probably got some clothes to. I mean, you've been camping out been travelling in this area and camping in this.
A nice cagoule.
So you'll have got some clothing that'll stave off the cold, but you're certainly not prepared. You're probably not. It'll stop you. Enough to stop you from suffering, but you're still going to be quite uncomfortable. To say the least.
Yeah, but we're only going 4 miles, so.
I've got like a wool cardigan or something. It's nothing serious.
Yeah, maybe a thick thick shirt and a couple of jumper, and maybe a coat. Enough to stop you from actually suffering any ill effects, but certainly not enough to make you comfortable. But yeah, so Wallace, as you cast the beam of the torch around, every so often you catch a reflection of the light reflecting on something that it looks like the eyes of a predator. You recognise it from when you've been hunting.
Yeah. Because that's what I was swinging the torch around.
That glint, but it's normally when you it's kind of get that red kind of glint from their eyes, but this is what like white, like a white glint from the reflection of the light. And when the light, on the odd occasion, the light hits whatever this is, there's immediately disappears, and you can hear this. Like movement, something rushing off out the beam of the flashlight.
Yeah, that's part of the course. Yeah, I'll just keep the flashlight going to make sure nothing can sneak up on us. I'll have a whisper to Janice as well, just to make sure she's on the ball. Although I'm sure she will be.
I'm pointing the shotgun light.
Just keep moving it around, just so stuff can't sneak up on us.
Okay.
Stay fairly close together as well, and just keep moving.
Right, you can
Keep
all make another spot, hidden, or listen roll. Up to you.
You mean I can fail another roll?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Spot.
Wow.
I'm seeing nothing. I'm nervously just holding my pistol and like.
3 big F's, boys.
Okay, can you describe to me how you're walking down the road?
Carefully.
How are you walking? How are you stood? How are you grouped together?
Down the middle of the road.
I'm in the middle of the 2 boys.
Okay.
I thought you were at the front with the torch.
Well, yeah, but you're either side of me though. So if we're in a V.
See, I was kind of walking sort of semi-backwards.
All right, okay.
I think it was you were waving the torch in front.
I'm in the front.
And
Okay,
I'm doing a sort of sideways walk so I can keep looking backwards so nothing comes at us from behind.
What's he rolling?
So I'll be the opposite side of Wallace then. Just.
And then you in the middle.
So Wallace at the back, Tim is in the middle. Did you say?
I'm at the front.
And what Janice at the front?
Shotgun pointing forward. Timmy in the middle with the handgun. Shotgun pointing backwards.
Okay.
Keeping swinging. So we've got 360. I'm covering the back 180. Janice is covering the front.
And
180,
we're
basically.
coordinating, so as he swings that way, I'm going. I can't even do it with my hands, but do you know what I mean? We're doing that. There we go. We're doing that with the beams. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So Wallace, you can. I will let, since you're kind of more alert and you're more aware of there's something around. I'll let you make another spot hidden. You'll need a hard success. No, that's not good. Okay, so suddenly something comes out of the darkness. This small shape, charging on all fours, straight.
It's the Jaboa, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's the Jaboa.
It's the chupacabra.
Charging straight at Wallace.
Chupacabra's only been around since the 90s. Did you know that?
Been around is a interesting phrase. Well, since like I don't know the X-Files. Do you mean?
Well, no. Apparently, the legend has only been around since the 90s. So, with the X-File episode about it was when it was quite a new thing. Apparently, I was reading about it, and it's only been a legend since the 90s.
There you go.
So
It's a new cool thing I just learned recently.
can you? So has Wallace got his gun in his hand? Right. Can you make a luck roll then, please?
Almost certainly not.
Come on, Wallace, you can do it.
Something, like I said, something comes bounding out in the darkness. Oh wow! Collides with you, and as it collides with you, the shock of it, you pull the trigger and the shotgun goes off, but you manage to sort of like pull it to one side before you blast Timmy in the back with it. Something, like I say, something chides into you, but not just runs straight into you. Tries to grab hold of you or bite you or something. You feel something grab hold of your trousers and it tears away a chunk of your trousers, and then it runs off the other side of the road. So you all hear and see this.
Get away from my man's trouser snake. Pointing my gun at whatever's over there.
Motherfucker.
Right, shit. Start.
But it is,
Trying to find it with the light, whatever's attacked them.
okay, so so you scout, you like quickly spin round the light. What you see causes you to just like stop. There's what you perhaps thought was like a coyote or some kind of animal. It's a figure, a small figure, about the size of a child. Its skin is like filthy, caked in dirt and dust.
So are we.
Yeah, and it's also like dark, almost really heavily tanned, as if it's constantly been out in the desert sun. And there's
Engines.
long,
I shoot.
there's
It's a desert golem.
It's got a head of hair, but it's kind of long, shoulder length hair, and its body just like looks just odd. There's just muscle. You can see like knots of muscles running up its arms, its legs, all over its body. You can just look like some extreme, like a miniature extreme bodybuilder. And as the light hits it, it turns and looks at you. And you see this child's face, but these kind of white eyes, and the face is all distorted, as the muscles in its face are all overdeveloped, and it's like what looks like its first cheekbones is not. It's like this these like overextended like muscles, and it kind of snarls at you, revealing all these pointed, like sharp, pointed teeth. And it kind of snarls and then half giggles at you like a small child.
Bang.
You can
I'm
shoot.
shooting. I've already just once I saw the shape.
You can all make a sanity roll.
Oh, yeah.
Did I
And then
shoot
I
first?
shoot
Because I just saw the shape.
You can, but you still get the sanity
Yeah, I'm
roll.
happy to do it, but I want to shoot first.
You can, yeah, I'm not
Success for me.
So bang, and I miss. So,
No good. Okay, let me get these sanity rolls out of the way first. So if you made the past sanity roll, you lose nothing. If you failed, you lose 1d6. So it's 1d6 for Wallace.
1d6.
Oh, that's 5.
That
So,
stings.
That stings. So you can make you'll have to make an idea roll and hopefully fail it.
fucking Eric gave his character 50 in rifle/shotgun. Bit high, isn't it?
Way!
Oh yeah, you want to feel that, eh?
Yeah.
Case.
Okay, so you lose sanity, but yeah, you try and you're trying to rationalize it. Maybe maybe it's a
Coyote.
yeah, maybe
just one of those
it's a
weird-
coyote or yeah.
Texas coyotes.
It must be it's dark, the light's playing tricks on you. You're tired. You're suffering heavily from stress.
Had a bit of a day.
Yeah. So it must be. Can't be some kind of like feral child or something. But yeah. So who shot?
Me, I'm shooting. It's getting. I don't care if it's a child.
All of us, I think.
I can't see roll. So Timmy missed.
Oh, I've not made a
yeah.
check for.
Yeah. So
Shot.
yeah,
No,
Wallace-
I thought I would shoot first before wibbling.
Shoot first, questions later.
Excuse me. Oh dear.
Oh, do we have a token?
no, just tell it to do it anyway.
Yeah, I missed.
Did
Go
that
on,
roll?
Wallace.
Oh.
Click on the
Click
there's a
target,
roll.
dummy.
There's a roll firearms button in the chat now. Okay, extreme success.
3.
Wow.
Have that.
So that's
Yeah, bastard.
I believe that's full.
Can't you use luck on a combat roll so he could turn that into a crit with 1 or 2 points, eh?
You can't spend. Oh, can you spend? You can. It is a crit though, isn't
Can-
it? With an
I'd
extreme.
say I
success?
think it is a crit.
Is it a crit anyway, a 3?
I believe so, it's
I've got a
3.
skill of 60.
Oh dear,
Oh,
is
it
the
is?
second big bad
No, that-
dead already?
No, that's an extreme success, but it's not a critical hit.
Ah,
The 1 or 2 points is the difference between an extreme success and a critical hit.
that's true.
A critical hit's max damage.
Where's my?
Is
That
3
damn-
out of 60 not going to be a crit?
It's not a crit, it's an extreme success.
Yeah. So what's?
Crit's only a 1 or 2, I think.
Yeah, it's a critical
Or a one.
success, but I thought an extreme success with a gun. If somebody can correct me, I thought that was give a critical hit kind of thing.
I think a crit with a gun is double damage,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It gets
No, max damage.
Yeah, max damage, and you roll again. I believe.
Aye, so extreme success not max damage, and then critical success is max damage and roll again.
It could be. It could be. I'm just gonna double check that. Firearms.
You know the rules better than me.
So Damage. So I'm just going to, rather than like keep looking through here, I'm just going to call it.
Shall I just?
I'm going to say it's maximum. I'm going to say it's maximum damage. I can't see the critical thing at the moment. So rather
How
than like,
close? How close is that?
So it's going to be within the base range.
What? 4d6.
Yeah. So it's basically max damage.
24.
24. Okay.
Ouchie.
Mm.
I'll take that.
That's going to hurt, whatever it is. Surely, hopefully.
If it doesn't, we're in some quite serious trouble.
So the current theme with this game, though, the bullets don't do what they should to something.
Okay. So the blast hits it, and it just kind of, as it hits it, it knocks it back, and it tumbles down into the like gully at the side of the road.
I'm going to have to take a look.
We're not hitting the scary killer thing just once and walking
I'm
away.
going to empty my other round of my shotgun actually first before you go near it. Is that all right, Keeper?
Yeah.
What you're gonna yeah, you can load up. Yeah. You can put another-
I've got two. I've got a double barrel, so I can just go bang again.
You can, but you can't see it. It's like I say, it's tumbled off. It's off to like tumbled down the gully off the side of the road.
Okay.
But
out of sight.
I feel I need to
Go
go
after
and check
Go
on
after it. Right, I'm going to go after it, and I'm going to be loading
Didn't
the
we
other
pack
barrel
grenades?
in while I'm doing so.
That's what we forgot, wasn't it?
What's that? Sorry.
We forgot to
Molotovs.
pack grenades.
See, they're not technically what tends to be known as legal
Camping gear.
or camping gear.
No, but hold on. We were going redneck fishing. Oh, that's dynamite. Did we pack dynamite for redneck fishing?
No.
Oh, okay. Wrong answer. But
No, I'm going to go and check that it's dead.
I'm going with them.
we're
Loading up.
are we going to the
other
edge of the
barrel.
gully? We're not actually going down, are we?
Yeah, we're going to look down.
But we're not going down.
Yeah.
We're like going to stand over the edge
Stand at the
and
top
from
and
a
have a
safe
look down.
distance
Yeah.
shoot downwards.
Yeah.
Hope
Yeah,
we see
yeah.
something.
At least shine the torch down and.
We have to double tap it. I don't care if it's lying there dead with double tap.
Yeah, but we're not going down the gully.
No.
No. So
Although I would probably shoot it with the pistol rather than wasting shotgun shells.
yeah, so an extreme level of success with a penetrating weapon, such as a blade or bullet, then an impale is inflicted. This means weapon or bullet has a chance to strike a vital area. Apply the increased damage for an extreme success with a blunt weapon, maximum damage plus damage bonus, and add another damage to roll for the weapon.
Shotguns don't impale.
No, they do not.
Yeah.
So you just get the maximum. Just get the maximum damage. You don't get the extra damage from an impale.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the damage
Yeah.
again?
24. 4d6.
Unless you wanted to get really creative with some shells and some nails.
So you cautiously approach the edge of the road and peer down, and you see this thing laid twitching at the bottom of the gully.
Bang.
As you do, you hear this almost animal, but human howling of multiple voices.
Multiple.
Multiple voices.
In the same direction or
Yeah,
surrounding us?
in
or-
the direction that you are. So down this side of the road is
Bang, bang, both barrels.
Okay, you can't see anything, but you can, like I say, you can hear there's I don't know, at least two or more voices.
Both barrels.
At what?
in the direction of the voices.
Okay, just a warning, kind of scary shot.
Well, I've still got no, because I've got a torch attached to my gun. When I look down, do I not get a view of something?
You don't see
Someone?
anything. You can't scan around, but you can hear, and it doesn't sound. It sounds like they're close, but you can't see
But
anything.
what about this twitching body? I'm tapping 2 pumps into that. Then.
Okay, right, yeah. Boom.
No. Pistol. We haven't got the shotgun rounds.
Do you want me to
Janice
shoot
doesn't
for-
know better. Janice isn't clever like a cop. Janice is standing there shaking. This thing just tried to eat you. She goes bang bang and pulls both barrels into it.
Okay, so
Panicking.
yeah, so yeah, like sound of these two shotgun shots echo out around you, and everybody, Pat, guys, can make another spot hidden roll.
Oft.
Oh,
Oft.
I'm like- See, I used all my good rolls up early in the game.
So
I knew that was going to happen.
So one from Wallace as well. Another spot hidden from Wallace.
Go on, Wallace.
Okay, right.
Yeah, right here, just cool as a cucumber.
So Wallace, you see another one of these things. It just seems to. So you're looking, like casting about, shining around with your torch, and there's just like, there's all rocks and boulders and this off to the side in this gully, and you look around, like look to your left, there's nothing there. Kind of look to your right, and look back in just a split second later, and where there were nothing but rocks, one of these things suddenly comes charging as if it appeared out of nowhere, straight at Timmy.
Shoot it. I'll just pull the
Okay,
trigger.
what is your dexterity?
It is 75.
Okay, right, you can go first. You've got the gun out as well, so that essentially gives you plus 50 on that, so you get to go first.
Boom.
Get it, Wallace.
Ooh.
It's a failure. It's not a critical fail. So yeah, right. So yeah, you completely miss. Maybe like
Must have been took me by surprise.
yeah. Being a bit cautious. Too close. It's that close to Timmy, and it just like piles into Timmy. It's totally oblivious. So. Things.
Am I really going to kill 2 characters in one night?
Can certainly try.
Sorry, Derek. I tried.
So yeah, it barrels straight into Timmy, knocking him clean off his feet, and sinks its teeth into him.
Tornado! Timmy!
Ooh, right, tear these like really powerful jaws, like clamp down and tear out this huge chunk of flesh from Timmy's shoulder as he takes 8 points of damage.
Ooh. Is Timmy dead?
I am dead.
Oh!
I'm -4.
Ooh.
Okay, so you can't go to -4. You're on 0. So you've suffered a major wound. So you are bleeding out. So yeah, this thing hits him and there's this like spray of blood as it just like tears this chunk out, and it's like throwing its head back and like it's like gulping this huge this chunk of flesh down.
Shoot it. 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 Shoot it.
I hope I
Fuck
give you the shits.
Monster. My dexterity is 55. What am I?
So
Shoot this thing.
you'll go next then.
Right. Pray to God for a dice roll here, boys. I'm gonna shoot this bastard thing. It's just killed Timmy.
Do it.
My fucking brother's dead, and now my best friend Wallace. Shoot this fucking thing. Right. Where's combat?
So it's a point blank range as well, so you can. I'm going to give you advantage.
Oh, so I can roll a bonus dice, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did I not get
How do I roll a bonus dice now, or will I just roll again?
Just roll again, and I'll put advantage on it. There we go.
It says I'm out of ammo.
Oh,
let me
yeah,
roll.
yeah. It's let's see. Oh,
Oh, there's an advantage button there as well. I could have clicked.
just put one. Just put.
I'll just roll 1d10, eh?
Yeah. Okay, so
Come
that would
on!
turn
Nice.
it into a success.
good effort?
Yes, thank you. So do I roll damage on that?
Yep.
I congratulate you, but I'm having a wee sleep at the moment.
What's the damage on this shotgun?
Damage on this.
4d6.
Yeah,
Oh,
4d6.
1d10, it's oh no,
No, it's 4d6.
4d6. Yeah.
Let's go. Well, that looks good. That looks good. You take
That
that
looks
for a
good.
stat for your D&D character.
Okay, so yeah, the blast on the shotgun hits it, and it knocks it flying off, off where it's kind of crouched on Timmy's back. Timmy, no! And it somersaults down a few feet away, and then gets back to its feet, snarls at you, and dashes off into the darkness.
Do I get
Uh,
both barrels in the same round?
You would have to have said if you were going to fire both barrels.
Oh, right, okay.
So as it dashes off, before it leaves the light from your torches, it runs down, back off the road and in amongst the boulders. And as it does, it seems to merge with the boulders. Its outline seems to blur and shift, and you can only just make out this vague humanoid shape that almost completely blends in with the terrain, and then it's gone.
God, we've got the predator.
It's like really good camouflage, yeah.
But you see this happen. So it's like skin. It's like whole body changes in. It's like the color and texture of its body changes as it runs off. So that will provoke another sanity roll from you, Bill. Not from Timmy.
Yeah, I don't need to take one. I've went for a wee sleep. At least I
Oh,
preserve
nice
my
roll,
sanity. That
D8,
makes my
89.
situation so much better.
Okay, so that's 1d3 from both of you for that.
So 1d6 and half it, eh? 2. 2.
Ooh.
3. So Wallace rolled a d3.
Oh, he rolled a d3. Oh.
So-
Slash R 1d3.
Oh, yeah, you can.
So what's the state of everybody's sanity? Oh, that's I think Wallace is.
59.
I have lost 10 today.
Ooh, so not quite into the.
I think that's 4 I've lost today. Or
So
3 only. I don't think I lost any before.
just inside the daily for Wallace.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Yes. 6 or 7 off your day off hitting your daily for Janice. Right. So another of these things comes running out from the opposite side of the road.
We are going to die. We are going to die.
So
It's
what's
my
your
dying
dex?
song.
It was pick your poison. We didn't even foresee this one.
Yeah.
So what's your dex? Don't forget, because you've got a gun, you've got plus 50 onto your dex.
It's 125.
Oh wow.
Does that mean? Do I have plus 50 on my dex?
Yeah, if you've got a firearm ready, it gives you plus 50 onto your dex.
I've got 105 then.
I hate to do this to you, seeing as, you know, you're my girlfriend and all, but you just fired both barrels.
No, I only used one, didn't I?
But yeah, you
when
only
I
had
was
one.
when I was running down to the gully, I was reloading, and then I've used one.
Ah,
and
right,
I still have-
okay.
I still have
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You want to make sure that's in your gun then.
Right, I'm
Okay,
going
so it's
to,
Wallace first.
So what are my targets? Can I actually see the?
So you can see this one. It kind of just like I say, it comes running up the road, and you see this blur, and then you see it in full like in full view.
Full white. Right. Okay.
I haven't shown you what they look like yet either, have I?
I'm fine without. No, I was fine without.
Ugh.
I was totally fine.
Look at
They're called Welsh birds. If anyone's been to Pontypridd.
I was trying to avoid using the words "your mum." Yeah, that's going to take a shotgun.
Okay.
I'm sure I recognise her. I'm sure I ran away from her on a Sunday morning.
Okay. I'm not out of ammo. How do I fix that out? Is it there?
So on your gun, you should be able. There's a thing to reload your gun.
So there's a reload button. Yeah, I've accidentally pressed it twice when I should have pressed it once. But
Is there?
yeah, it's next to it. So it'll say 12-gauge shotgun 46. Then that little number and the little.
There's little
Looks like 6 barrels in a
yeah.
revolver.
Yeah.
I see. There we go. Cool. Right. Singles. There we go. Got it.
Oh, regular success.
That flirted with 90.
So it's a regular success. That's like 4d6 is get against it's in close range. So these things are just like.
Boom, yeah, 14 average. -9.
What? Why did it go -9?
I don't know. I probably fucked it up. I rolled
Why are you
14
giving yourself
anyway.
-9 damage, man?
Very good.
I rolled
Yeah.
14 anyway. I don't know why I rolled 4d6 -9.
No idea. Okay, 14. Right, fair enough. Okay, so the blast hits it in the shoulder and kind of spins it around, and it kind of skids across the dirt road, tumbles, and then rights itself again. So there's blood pouring from its shoulder, or from its kind of shoulder. It's like back and back, and it kind of turns, snarls at you. Almost seems to like a childlike giggle at the same time.
Oh my god.
And then it rounds instead of heading towards Janice, it rounds on you. It comes charging at you. But Janice, you get to go first.
Let's go. I'm gonna shoot the little bastard. Fucking die, you. You fucking die, you little motherfucker.
Come on, Janice.
Come on! Oh,
Shoot him!
Nope. Fail.
Oh.
Big fail.
Okay, so yeah, blast goes well. Yeah, so maybe like I said, the weight of your torch, it's like putting your aim off. Whoa. So yeah, it charges straight at Wallace.
Really? I don't place very nice.
So of course we're forgetting that you can make a dodge or a fight back.
Okay.
Which we didn't give Timmy, but Timmy got jumped on, surprised in this. So.
Yeah.
My wonderful dice roll might have had something to do with that.
Yes.
I was completely oblivious.
I say fight back, Dave, just because you've been good with the rolls tonight, man. Put some faith in the luck.
Well,
40
if
no
it
God,
jumps
just
towards
like-
me, I can just.
Yeah. So you're going to try and smash it away with your shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can make a
Some sort of club.
fighting brawl roll.
Fight brawl. Fight
Come
brawl. Brawl. Come on. Just regular.
Well, it depends. It depends. So you've got to get a better success than it. Okay. So yes, you do. You
Biff!
smack it away. So you can. It's not really meant.
Club of
so,
some sort.
Yeah, so it's not really designed as a club. It's not got the way. So let's say it does 1d3 damage, whipping it with a shotgun, and you can make a luck roll to see if you.
I do have a damage bonus as well.
Oh, you can apply that as well. Yeah.
Hey. Fucking thump it,
Smash
Wallace.
his nose.
Smash those pointy teeth right out its head, man.
Oh, bastard!
Okay, right. You hit
Might
it.
be enough to finish it off. You never know.
So you hit it like your blow catches it in its kind of midriff as it dives at you, and it you hear it knock the wind out of it. It falls back, hits the floor, but starts to get back to its feet again.
Oh shit.
At this point, you both notice another one emerging from the just crawling up the gully, and it's got hold of Timmy's leg and starts dragging him off. Also, in the distance, in the direction of Abattoir, you see the headlights of a truck approaching.
Oh, of course we fucking do. I'm chasing after the thing that's got Timmy. I'm chasing after Timmy.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
If we
You're
go
like,
down,
grab-
we'll go down together. I'm fucking just jumping on it. I'm jumping on Timmy and trying to grab him.
Okay. So that would be a contested strength check then.
Oh, Janice is quite a brute, by the way.
I was going to say Janice is stronger than I am.
What's
Yeah.
Wallace doing?
I was going to do the sensible thing and stay on the road.
What,
and
big
hope that
Janice?
the truck was a friend rather than a foe, but I'm going to have to go after Janice.
Hard success, and I would only need. I would need 6 lucks for an extreme, but I've only got 6 luck.
Okay, let's see. Okay, wow. So this thing, you grab hold of Timmy, maybe grab his legs as it tries to pull him off. So this you expect it to be quite easy. It's only a kid, but as you grab it, you're totally taken by surprise the strength of this thing, and it almost immediately pulls Timmy out of your grasp again, but you lunge forward and grab him, maybe take
Guessing
him by
my
surprise.
pistol
and manage
fell
to-
out of my hand that I was holding when I got jumped.
Possibly, it's probably on the road, yeah. But yeah, you managed to grab.
Just putting that out there for just in case somebody
Shall
needs
I
it.
roll a luck roll to see how close to that? How close to
And
me
with
that
kind of
gun is, Janice?
renewed effort, you managed to yank Timmy out of its grasp,
Yes.
and it kind of sits there and snarls and hisses.
Can I roll luck to see how close Timmy's gun is?
You
There we are.
can. Why not? Why not?
Yes, thank you. Let's go. Oh wait, I've got 6 luck. Fuck. You never know, eh?
It's in the thing's hand. I picked it up.
Okay, so you
0.5's next
yeah,
to 45
you
too.
don't even see it.
Yeah, that went skittering off somewhere, I think.
So what's Wallace doing?
I'm going to, if I see that Janice has got this all in hand, I'm going to hurriedly reload my shotgun.
Okay. So you can reload one and still act on half your deck, so you can just fully reload with the shotgun.
Well, I'm going to be looking around. Do I see anything, any immediate threats running towards me?
So you can't see any more of these things, but you can hear like these like.
Moving around,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
If there's no immediate threat, I'm going to go for a full reload. That's all.
Okay. Okay. You can
I'm
see
not going
this.
to have to load one and shoot. I'll
You can
go
see
for
this truck approaching. Every so often the headlights disappear as it goes it goes into a dip or it's like lost from view briefly, and then the headlights come up again, and it's close. It's close. It's close that you're. The headlights are almost like lightening the road where you stood.
Janice will shakily reloads her shotgun. Starts thinking about putting it in her mouth.
I think
Sorry to go there, but that's how she's feeling. Like
I'm going to wave. I'm going to wave my torch, trying to attract the attention of this truck.
Okay.
So I think we're we're in significant trouble, I would say here. What extra harm can the truck do to us? Might do some good.
All of it.
Okay, so you can both make a spot hidden roll, as you can hear movement all around you. You can hear, you can see shapes,
Come on,
shadows
Janice,
just on the
come
edge
on.
of the road near Timmy's prone body. Okay, so you can both make a luck roll as well.
Okay, fuck. Let's go 6. Oh, 7!
Oh
Hold on.
Who-
Can you spend one of your luck points?
no, you can't spend luck.
Other luck? No.
No.
Fuck off! 7!
Okay, so who failed the worst? So Wallace failed the worst.
Right.
Although
Both of them are a straight fail.
they are straight fail, yeah. I shall randomly determine.
Flip a coin.
Okay, so
That is hard lines of 7.
I got a 7 over 6. Kill him, no me.
so much for the marriage vows. Well, not married yet. So one of these things just rears up from behind a rock at the side of the road, just right in front of Janice, and it just charges straight at Janice, taking you unawares.
I mean, she's got a lot more meat on her than I have as well.
She's quite solid, like.
At the same time, you're almost blinded by the glare of the headlights of the truck as it comes round the corner. It suddenly comes round the corner, bearing down on you, and you hear the blare of the horn. And you can make a dodge roll, or you can both make a dodge roll.
Go on, Janice.
End of the truck.
Do you want to spend any luck on that, or re-roll?
I would
Or you
need
can push
7.
it?
I would need 7 to succeed.
I will push it.
I'm pushing my roll.
Oh,
Fuck it.
hang on,
I'm
hang
about
on.
to get run over and die. I'm pushing my roll.
You
What's the
can't-
worst that can happen?
Oh, I
get run over and die.
can't look it.
I can't. I would
Why
need
two?
7. I've got 6. I would
I
need
need, like,
7
30.
to succeed. I'm pushing the roll. Fuck it.
No.
Push
I
the
am.
push button.
That's
Push the
what
push
I wanna
button.
do. Oh, I just rolled
So
it
if you
again.
expand it, click on it and expand, there's no push.
There's no push.
Oh, it's because it's a
Can you
dodge.
not-
It's a combat.
can you not push a
You
dodge?
can't
Can't
push a
push a
dodge
dodge.
because it's a combat check.
Janice is run over.
Okay, so there's a thud as the truck impacts with a body. And as you both lay there in the dirt on the road, you see a figure above you. Can't make them out, silhouetted in the glare from the headlights. You realise you've not been hit, but this figure is grabs hold of your arms and starts dragging you to your feet. Come on, get up! And it takes a moment, but you recognise it's Russ from a petrol station.
The
Oh,
mechanic.
it's our mechanic.
Oh, I knew it. I knew he was the only good guy who
Come on, they're coming!
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Get in the car,
Grabbing
get in the
Timmy.
car.
I'm grabbing Timmy and I'm dragging Timmy to the car.
Okay. So as you go to grab Timmy, you can see one of these things are being hit by the truck, and its shoulders all smashed. You can see the bone protruding from its shoulder.
Good.
It's rolling around, squealing on the floor.
I'll just shoot it as I walk past.
Okay, so Russ just gets back into the truck, and you shoot it. Janice goes over and grabs Tim and starts dragging him. So Janice, you can see at least one of these things just on the edge of the light from the headlights.
I'm ignoring it. I'm trying to just get Timmy into the car as fast as possible.
Okay.
100% priority. Ignoring these things, just trying to fucking move Timmy.
Timmy can do nothing.
I'll back my way into the truck just in case one of them tries to. If I see one coming towards us, it's getting it.
Okay. So.
Janice silently prays as she drags Timmy.
Give us a look roll for Janice.
Fuck off.
Oh no! Actually, we'll have a look roll from Timmy. It's really Timmy who's look. So yeah, Timmy can make this look roll actually.
Okay, that's yeah.
It is
must
kind of
have
Timmy
more
who's
than
look
six.
depending on. Oh, okay. So yeah, you just managed to drag Timmy's corpse. Bit
Steady
early.
on, give us a bloody chance.
Give him a chance, man.
You've already
Pulling
happy.
away, just one of these things like
Run through
like
characters here, like
snatches at his foot, and and then Russ is at the side of you and like, come on, we haven't got time, and you sort of throw Timmy's bleeding body. Ooh, he's on the verge of death, by the way. If he doesn't get first aid, he will be dead. Now he will be dead.
I'll first aid him once we get into the truck.
Yeah,
Pull the
so
car door shut behind us.
Russ just guns the engine. One of these things jumps up and like kind of half hits the front of the truck and half like skids across the bonnet
Windscreen
and
frog.
into the windscreen.
Russ!
So Russ has to make a driving roll. So you can make a first aid check.
Oh, thank
I shall
God
not
for
make you make a
Russ.
penalty. I'll not force you to have a penalty dice, which is probably reasonable since the cars all over the place. Oh my God!
I've
You
killed
killed
him!
You're not about to punch him. Started doing CPR.
We went over a bump. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, you've killed. Unfortunately, you've killed. Yeah. Well,
Right.
you tell us, Wallace. You're the guilty party. You tell us what you've done.
Well, I'm assuming I've been going to like tie up the wound or something. We've gone over a bump, and I've probably just stumbled and fallen on top of him.
Do you want to give me another character? Do you want me to play Russ?
Crushed his windpipe.
And just, well,
Ah,
obviously,
fucking
yeah,
wake up!
me
Wake up!
landing on top of you,
Drops him. Poof. Wake up!
Okay.
people's elbow.
Janice has just seen them do this as well, right?
Yeah. So we are probably probably a sanity roll from the pair of you. Yeah.
Timmy, come back to me. I'm sorry.
Wallace, what have you done? Oof, I got an extreme success on my
Okay.
side.
So no sanity loss
I
from
need
that.
I'm just used to it now.
No sanity loss. Just the guilt.
He was dead when I got here.
Not even 1 point. Is that how much you think of me?
I
Oh, come
picked
on.
him.
Yeah.
So
Not playing Jack right now. You're paying me back for missing out in the pub, wasn't that what it was? That's why you don't feel guilty. You still blame me for that. Those two reprobates getting away.
I cannot believe I just rolled a 99 for
So, Colin, if you care to look in the actors tab, you'll find there's another character for you to use.
The third
How many
character, right?
characters do I go through today?
So you can have control of Russ, who has just come to the rescue.
Way.
hasn't
There is a
done-
little bit of so he is in the actors tab, but in the NPC folder.
Alright, hang on, I haven't been there yet.
Can't believe you get a third character for the night, Colin. That's a record, like.
I was going to say, what is the record for wiping out characters in a... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Russell Williams. And you can start your there's a bit of background and stuff that you'll need to read to get so you know what's what with Russ. But before you do that, you can start your debut with a drive auto roll,
Score us.
Right.
instantly killing yourself.
See if you flop Wallace.
God damn it! Oh my god!
So
What are you doing back there, you lunatics?
Okay,
That-
so you
actually,
currently don't have
If that roll came before my first aid, which it should have done, that's why I killed Timmy.
it's Russ's fault.
But
You just like went like that, Well, I was
Yeah,
trying to do something delicate,
after I
and
heard
I've
the
just
snap as you broke the vertebrae
Bumped.
in the sternum of some poor man as I hear him expire, like, I don't know, you the rescue mission and picking up psychos who kill people in the back seat.
Okay, so you don't. So you can't. So you were just. Russ was just trying to like swerve the car to like not to like knock it off, get it off the bonnet of the car. So you've not managed to do that. You've not crashed the car, but so it's up to you whether you want to push it. Of course, if you do push it and you fail, you will crash the car.
No, let's not crash the car. We've just got a car.
It's not. Come on, let's have somebody survive.
Okay, so in which case the thing is still on, like clinging onto the hood of the truck, and it's smashing its fists.
Can I
against
quickly
the-
slam on the brakes?
I was going to lean out the window with a shotgun if you want, like.
yeah.
Fuck this thing.
Hang on, hold tight. I slam on the brakes.
Throw Timmy at it.
Oh.
Too soon?
Okay, so give us a driving roll then.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, you slam the anchors on, but this thing has got like a firm grip of this plate to the point that it almost like pulls. You can see it buckles the edge of the bonnet.
Shit.
God damn it, these things are strong. Just start. Where am I driving to anyway? I'm going to turn around and head back.
So
abattoir,
we
or-
don't worry about that for a moment. You can decide
Hang out
that
the window with the
when
shotgun?
you get a chance to read the
Right.
background.
So, obviously, that was just a strategy, so don't keep driving straight.
Okay, so what's somebody else doing?
Somebody help me!
Hanging out the window with a shotgun.
Okay,
Other side.
so it's
Yes, let's go.
so
Willis.
shoot Ross. Shoot Ross. So it'll be a penalty dice because it's a moving vehicle, but it's point blank, so that's a bonus dice, so it cancels out, so it's no roll.
Alright, let's go, Wallace. Come on. Let's go, Wallace.
So only one of you can do it because obviously, so like Russ is
Oh.
sat in the driving seat.
I've got 28.
Okay.
Success.
Yeah, only one of you can shoot.
Cool.
Okay, do you want to roll damage?
What is it, 46?
There should be a roll damage button if it's actually.
Oh, there
working.
is, yeah.
It might. I can't remember if I've edited them so they work
Okay,
properly.
14.
Yes, 14. Okay, right. So the blast hits it, and it sort of like rolls. It screams and rolls off, and you see it just like it disappears. So, I think we'll take a moment and give Colin 2 moments to
I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm
read
right.
the.
You've actually put Dust Billies in this, I'm impressed. Okay then, right.
Right. So Wallace and Janice are probably quite traumatized. Timmy's lying dead
Yeah.
on
In the back seat.
on the back seat.
I told you two to get out of here. Why didn't you just listen to me the first time? Oh,
We
man.
tried.
We tried to get out of here.
We tried. We got run off the road by that pink lunatic with a bolt through his head.
Your neighbours, your buddies from the town here. Your buddy Boltface.
Ran us off the road.
Oh, I can't even remember. Wasn't Jed, was it? The
Boltface guy.
Seth.
No, it
yeah,
was
biker guy.
Seth.
Seth,
Yeah.
guy with the.
Seth, I mean, it was Ether or something like that. Yeah, well, unlike you, some of us have to live here and haven't had much of a choice.
Yeah, well, someone stopped us getting out of here when we tried to leave. The bridge was down. And then we
Oh.
tried to go the other way, and we've been fucking assaulted on the road by these crazy motherfuckers out here. And my brother's dead.
Well,
My
those
best
crazy
friend's
motherfuckers
dead.
have my wee boy, so don't talk to me about anything. I told you it's the first time to leave here, and you didn't listen.
They had a giant fucking snake.
That's their religion, you...
Well, it's dead now because I shot
Me
it
and,
in
Wallace,
the head.
me and Wallace killed a dozen of them.
There's more. Do you think a dozen even covers it? They've been collecting around this area for decades.
So you know there's so Russ knows there's at least 30 dust billies that live
20 now.
at the compound.
Yeah, that's our. Where are we driving, by the way?
So you're
Yeah, really
heading
taking
you're heading east at the moment. So basically, Russ, you I forgot to add this onto things. So basically, that happened. That I've actually put on your background about what was it called about Randall.
Yep.
Because they did that because they suspected you of being too friendly and thought you'd been helping these. But then everybody in Abattoir heard and saw the explosion at the compound. So that kind of stirred you into action, thinking on the slim chance that there was somebody to help that could help you.
God, so heading east towards it. Just grab my sort of. I'm sorry about your friend, but you gotta understand. I have Randall. They've got my son. They think I helped you. I did what I asked. You have to understand the position we're in.
Well, it's been a,
Janice thinks that his son's got the same fate as her brother, but she's not going to say it out loud.
yeah. We did make a hell of a mess in that compound. Yeah. I'm sorry they've got you, kid.
Why is there no police here? Why is there nothing?
The police,
Think anyone gets to stay around here?
army,
Do you think we get to even
National Guard should
leave
be here.
Abattoir? Do you know what happens to people who try to leave?
Yeah. They kill you. They killed my brother. They killed
Yeah,
my
they
best
did that.
friend.
So I'm trying to make that very clear. We have to stay there and pretend we're a normal village for visitors. We're bait. That's all we are. We're human bait for these freaks. The
So
only
they
thing
just
is, they
kill
don't lock
people
us
for
in
fun.
cages. They let us stay in our homes, which isn't much better.
And they just kill tourists for fun.
No, it's Reverend Mordecai. He's the man behind us. He came to town many years ago. Thought he was a normal preacher, but he had some strange ideas. And for some reason, people followed him. Don't know why, but then he had a gang, a group in the church, and then that group became powerful. Then they started extorting people, and then just things got worse and worse. Before we knew it, Jen and his gang, biker gang, appeared, and then before anything anybody could realize, we were prisoners in our own town.
Is it
let's
because I
go.
had a
You
giant snake?
you think we deliberately keep an empty trailer park? There
Your
were
son's-
families there, man. Families.
Russ, your son's dead. Let's just get out of here and go. Let's get out of here forever. This is your chance now. Get out of here with us. My brother's dead. My best friend's dead. Your son's dead. I know these people. I know what they've done to your son. They're not going to keep him a prisoner. Let's just get out of here.
They don't do. There's time. They don't do it straight away. You have to understand. They play their games first. They do their rituals, and those that go to the caves instead of the compound, they have a chance. Sometimes people have come back from the caves. Please, can you help me? I can't just give up on my son. It's not his fault he was born into here. It's mine, and I wasn't strong enough to get him out.
And it's too late. Get yourself out.
I just slam on the brakes.
We'll
Get
come
keys
back.
out.
We need to get out and come back with the National Guard.
Yeah. Let's get out of this town and bring back the police, the National Guard, the army.
Do you think anyone's tried? Hasn't tried?
We've seen this firsthand. Wallace is police, and we've seen this firsthand. They will come.
It's
Trust
too late by
me.
then.
They will come.
I work for the police as well. They're going to take the two of us very seriously. This isn't just someone saying there's some weirdos in some town. We're a police officer and a police secretary, and we've witnessed this firsthand. The police will come. We need
bear in
out
mind-
of here.
Look at me. I've got various bits falling off. How seriously did people treat anybody that attacks a policeman? The police look after their own, if nothing else. They are going to come down here like a fucking jackhammer.
They'll come down here like it's Vietnam. It'll be napalm on this place. They've attacked a police officer.
But to do that, we need to get out of here. If we go up against them,
Get out.
I'm dying here.
Right,
Janice isn't
something
in a good way.
suddenly something heavy lands in the back of the like flatbed of the
Drive.
truck.
Fuck. Just
Okay, get the
drive.
strap, the key back in, just drive. Okay,
Is it a
Randall,
truck
I'm
with
sorry,
a
I'm coming back. I'm coming
Back.
back. Just
with a back window?
gonna.
It is a truck with back window, yeah.
I'll
Which
turn round
suddenly,
and run.
right as you turn around, you see you turn around just in time for the back window to smash, and you see one of these childlike things suddenly make a lunge, make a grab for Janice from behind her.
Do I get a dodge roll?
You can, but it's with a penalty dice.
Because I'm inside a car with a dead body and him in the
Yeah,
back seat.
and you didn't see it coming.
Right. Great. Dodge with a penalty dice. This is going to be interesting. Rip Janice.
Oh.
Didn't even roll that bad as well. Fuck.
Can I shoot her?
You can, but you'll. It's kind of Janice is kind of in the way. If you may, there'd be a penalty dice. If you miss, you could hit Janice.
If I don't,
Yeah, why not?
she's going out the window.
Ah, there we go.
He just killed my best friend. You might as well fucking finish me off as well.
Okay, so it grabs hold of the Janice and it's trying to pull her out the back, but it's the yeah. So
Actually, if it's trying to pull and struggling, can I just take a second to make sure? If it's right inside, can I not just?
it's
put the
kind of
shotgun-
it's kind of like behind Janice. It's got its arms, it's smashed through the glass, and it's got its arms round Janice's neck and her shoulder, and trying to pull her up back through the window.
I'll
So-
shove the shotgun through the window and pull the trigger there.
Okay, rightio.
Shoot it in the groin.
Do that. Go on then.
That is
There.
a third.
Okay, so that's
Come
normal.
on.
That's normal damage. So you do roll damage.
What? Oh, you get double
Oh,
damage
it's,
for
yeah. No, it's not double damage.
is it?
No, it's just normal damage roll.
Why did it roll so many dice?
Because
Was it
I'm
just
sorry.
being mental?
No, it's because I've not. I'll just a minute. The it's because your shotgun's got a weird damage rate. I'll just adjust it. One moment.
Macros is wrong, my friend.
There we go.
Oh, I see. Did
Because
it
it had
roll
the
7
multiple,
d6?
it had the multiple damage things, but it doesn't work. It works it out, but it works it out using a scale with the tokens, so it measures the distance between the tokens.
Right.
But we're not using like battle maps. So. Okay, 15 points damage. Okay, right.
It's
So
a
you,
weird
so
battle map inside of a truck.
so yeah, you blast it and it flies back, hits the back, all the way back, slides all the way back to the back of the flatbed and slams against the back. and then it snarls and like gets ready to come for to like go again.
I
Bang.
grab my gun.
I'll give it
Okay.
the second one.
Okay, so Wallace, you'll go first. Yeah. It'll be Janice and then it.
One Wallace. If anybody survives this, this is the toughest Call of
I think-
Cthulhu adventure ever.
I think the shotgun's got like some sort of red dot sight on it.
Come on, Wallace.
Success, so
let's go.
it's just a normal damage roll. 15
Another
points.
15.
Okay, right. So it charges up the blast, hits it as in mid leap, and it just like it throws it straight over the back of the truck. And you see it tumbling down the road in the red light of the rear light.
Stand up and then start chasing after it.
So Russ, something bangs into the side of the truck, and you can see one of these. Look, glance in the wing mirror. You can see one of these things running along the side of the truck, easily keeping up with the truck, even though you're like almost flooring it.
Holy shit! To the left, guys, left.
So
Just
it's
run it off the road.
Yeah, it's on the left hand side. Okay,
So I'll lean
I'm
out
still on
whatever
the road.
window I need to lean out.
you can lean
I've
out,
got-
yeah.
Can you not just run it off the road?
Or you can try and run it off the road. So what's Russ's dex? So Janice will go first because she's got a gun.
His dex is 50.
50. So Janice's dex is
55, I think.
55.
Yeah, 55.
Yeah. So Janice will go just slightly first. So don't fuck it up and shoot the tires.
Don't say that.
So you can't have an advantage because the truck's going long, so it's hard to use. Oh, right, hard success.
Nice.
Blow its kneecap off.
46.
Yep, 46. Oh!
Come on! Look at that roll!
Okay, right. So it's a chunk, blow a chunk off the side of its head, and it just like crumples and at the side of the road.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It was a
right. That
roll,
was just
like-
like.
Okay, so you see. So Russ, you glancing in the rearview mirror, you can see in the red glow of your rear lights, you can see more of these things, but they seem to like slow down and just like peel off and disappear.
I just concentrate on the road ahead. Just
Okay,
right.
so
Especially freaked out. Just heading the. I've just got marathon in my thoughts now.
okay, so you can make a sanity roll as well for Russ. Russ is aware of these things. He knows they're out there, but this is the first time he's actually tangled with them. So it won't be as much sanity loss as anybody as other people.
It says sanity. Where's the?
So
So I've only got sanity loss.
oh yeah, sorry. Just roll a percentage dice. So your base sanity will be your power. We'll say. Because it's you're using NPC sheets, so they don't have things like luck. So your base luck will be your power, and your base sanity will be your power. That's how.
Right. Power 65, so I failed that.
Okay, so you lose 1d3 sanity then. You'll have to keep track of your sanity and stuff on a piece of paper or something for the moment.
Right.
Okay, so what is Russ doing? What is Janice and Wallace doing? So Russ is driving you. Is driving you back past the compound. So you can see the compound on the hill. You can still see the smoke billowing out of the compound. All the flames seem to have died down.
Reloading, praying, crying.
I was like, reload, keep an eye out. Torches out the window, see if.
What time was it? Does that clock not refresh?
Sorry?
Does the in-game clock not refresh?
No, sorry, I've not
this is
been.
for the
No,
1929.
because that's set to 1929. So that's set for the other game. That.
All right, I was going to
Yeah.
say.
So the time
it's not
in
4
the
o'clock in the
game
afternoon.
is coming up. It's coming up to about 11:30 at night.
No, right. No dawn rescue then.
So yeah, Timmy's corpse is like rolling around, blood everywhere, blood all over the back seat.
Janice is crying now over Timmy.
And Russ is still driving you towards a destination unknown.
No, I'm thinking marathon.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, just got it and just said go for it. It's the nearest place.
Okay, so
And
you're not.
the reason has prevailed after seeing all those things. I'm like, there's nowhere else to go. Just gotta get to another town. Gotta finally make a break for it and get help.
Okay.
This can't go on.
Just sense, Russ.
Fair enough then. Are you driving carefully? Are you driving
Well, I'm driving carefully, but I need to. I'm not driving leisurely.
Okay, so you know the roads pretty well. I mean, you don't often drive out this way because there's just no need, and it's the roads can be dangerous because the dust billies set traps on the roads and things. But also, off to the east is the old uranium mine, which nobody goes there anymore. So your best route is the route that you told me, is to head down Twister Road.
Yep. So we'll
Drive, motherfucker.
we shall do that because now I'm just once those things attacked, any thought of saving Randall kind of went out of the window.
Yeah.
Just I realised that we can't. I thought of doing like a rescue and a last stand, but there's no way. Just
You
saving
can't
the
save
bar.
your son. We can save you. You can save yourself.
Well, I'm not giving up, but I know we can't do this alone.
We can save yourself, and we can get to the police, and we can save the town. But if we don't get out, nobody's going to save the town.
There's not much to
It's going to continue
Forever.
forever. Somebody needs to stop it. We need to get out of here.
I'm just trying to find my map.
Seriously,
Yeah, that's
they'll bring
what
in
I'm doing now,
they'll
so,
bring in the National Guard. Look what they've done to a policeman. They've killed a policeman's best friend. Look what they've done to Wallace. They will come down hard on this town. They will come down with the National Guard and tanks. So we have to get out.
So are we on the red road at the moment?
So
Because we're heading back towards the compound, is that right? That's where.
So you pass the compound, so you're heading south or
South,
on the
right.
red road.
On the red road still, and then want to hike a right when we get down to the bottom to go back on the
Yeah, onto
Twister
Road.
Road. Or
yeah.
So it's almost like we're doing a loop,
Yeah.
anti-clockwise loop.
So you go in west. So you go west.
Go south then west, that almost like a dog leg, and
Okay.
Get
Right.
out of here, Ross.
So you will have to still have to make some driving rules because, like I say, you don't travel out here, and there's traps. You know, there's traps laid on the road. They lay traps on the road, but you don't know what or where. So you can roll a d10 for me, Russ.
I remember last time we were making D10s. Wallace was making these last time when he was driving. These are nasty D10 rolls.
Yeah. Just keep your eyes open.
Okay, so
where's Jack roll?
it's because your characters, your like assigned character is Jack, so it's rolling.
Oh right, okay, so it's not messed up.
If you, hold on a minute. Can we? There we go. There's Russ. There's Russ.
You still got those creepy monster things up on the screen on Twitch.
Oh, I
Those horrible. Yeah. Those fucking freaky. We killed them. Get them away.
Okay. Let's see. So I think maybe Russ has got. It's a while since we've used this, so maybe Russ to like try and calm, like you know, just calm people's nerves and distract from the horrors around you. Flips on his car stereo. Put some music back on. Okay, so you head south and down Red Road and take a right turn onto Twister Road. Twister Road heads up more into the hills, and the road that the road you're on at the moment, part of the road, it kind of followed up on the side of the hill, and there's a drop off on the right hand side. It drops down to a valley.
They don't drop down the drop off.
Not particularly deep, but as you go around the corner, the truck hits a patch, massive patch of loose gravel on the road, and it begins to suddenly slides dangerously close to the edge of the road, so you can make a drive.
Okie dokie.
Okay, right.
He just gathers himself. He's like, no.
So yeah, perhaps the back wheel like spins out and like skids out over the edge, kicking dirt and gravel out, and you manage to like pull it back onto the road and continue on. And we'll have one more hazard check as well. So another D10 as you like come down out the hills. Probably been driving about 6 miles or more.
Look it up now.
10. Okay, so yeah, you're just coming down and you come over a dip. And as you go down to the dip, you can see there's a ditch has been dug right across the road.
Just
So-
sound brakes on.
Yep, so a driving roll, otherwise you're going to go nose dive into the ditch. Okay, that was a close one. So what's Russ doing? What's he do?
Oh shit! The light drops here all the time. And breads. Right, so switch to full beams. See if it lights up anything.
Okay, so you should be able to, if you take it easy, you should be able to just drive off road a little bit and just drive around it.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay, so as you do, you come to a complete stop, and then you slowly, carefully maneuver the car around just slightly off road, around the ditch. Another of these things comes from nowhere and just like slams into the side of the truck on which side it's coming?
Bastard.
I was about to climb into the front to try and help with spotting things like.
Why are we dice? Come on, so slams into the driver's door just at the side of you, Russ, and smashes through the glass on your side and tries to grab you.
Damn!
Ah, shit! My gun's reloaded now though.
Okay.
Gonna hang out the window.
So it's trying to grab you, but as you're manoeuvring the car, the wheel of the car like drops into a dip, maybe part of the ditch, and just it's grabbing you, it loses its grip and slides, and it's clinging onto the side of the door instead. But it's gonna try and get hold of you again. But at this point you've managed to maneuver the truck round this ditch, back onto the road.
Guys, some help, please.
Hanging out the window with my shotgun.
Okay, so it's again as the truck What are you doing? Are you driving slowly? Are you going to gun it, or what?
No,
you
I'm
doing?
driving. Sure, I was driving slowly to negotiate the.
Yeah, so you're around the
the-
hazard now, back onto the road. So
Okay, start picking up speed.
okay, so in which case it'll be a normal roll because it'll be a point blank, but the truck's bouncing around. So yeah, normal roll. Okay, another regular success.
I've lost dice now.
4d6, eh?
Yep.
Let's go. Oh no, cancel. How do I cancel that off on 5 by accident? Here we go.
Okay, right. So the blast is
Not
enough.
quite as good as last time, but foofed.
So there's a spray of blood, and the blast is enough to like knock it off the truck, and it like tumbles
Good
down the
effort,
road.
Jonas.
But you can see it like as it picks itself up, and the truck pulls away. You can see it sort of it limps at first, but then it like starts pounding along, running after the truck.
I'll lean out my side and shoot it.
Okay.
Where have I gone? Oh, hang on, everything's shotgun to the
Come on,
face.
Wallace.
Come on. Oh, hang on.
No shotgun ammo.
I must have reloaded by now.
Hey!
Shotgun a 60. Oh, that was very average.
Okay. So yep. So drill damage. Oh, you don't roll damage. So 3. Yeah. So yeah, the blast hits it, and it just tumbles to a halt.
Tumbles off again.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're looking back as well, watching its body come to a, just roll to a halt, you can see like shapes, silhouettes of more of these things chasing after the truck, either on the road or off the road. The ones off the road, you can see them like jumping from like boulder to boulder, like jump like this. There's like distance. The cover with the jumps is just like way more, inhumanly, not humanly possible.
Go on, these things don't give up.
Okay, so Russ is driving, kind of like kind of familiar with the area. Managed to slowly but surely creep ahead of them and leave them behind, and you finally come in sight of the bridge over the bridge on Twisted Road that crosses the gulch, and beyond there, Russ, you know the roads are clear. Beyond this bridge, the roads are clear back to the highway. Still a few miles to go once over this bridge, but beyond here, the roads should be the roads are clear.
Sounds right.
Okay.
Okay, well, obviously just driving for it. I'm not going to go crazy because I know there might still be traps
Okay. So
until I get over the bridge.
So yeah, you hit the bridge and the bridge across the bridge, and suddenly the truck lurches as you feel the ports of the bridge collapse. They're clearly being rigged,
No!
and you can make a driving roll with a penalty die.
Oh, fuck's sake.
As the the bridge starts to collapse.
Push it. Push it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Blaze of glory.
Why
This is
not?
going to go one way or another.
Okay.
Is that the point where credits start to roll? As the truck just goes.
So the truck just like boom, just nosedives into the gulch.
Not only did you kill 3, you killed all of us.
I'm sorry.
And you thought you had a killing spree last week? That's
Okay.
my time.
So you all take 2d6 damage from this like crash
Oh.
as the truck just nosedives into this gully.
Oh, actually, no. There's a
There's a
chance I
chance.
might survive.
Not
this.
4d6, 2d6.
Oh, I took 4. I'm still alive. I've got 2 hit points.
Oh,
left.
right.
No,
4?
I'm not.
I'm alive.
So,
I'm on -3.
so yeah, so you come, so Russ and Janice, you come to the like flickering lights from the smashed headlights, and you're kind of like almost about 45 degrees in this gully. So Russ is you're just coming around, Janice, you're just coming around. As Timmy's body is kind of like half out the smashed windshield, and Wallace is sort of laid across Janice, his neck at an unnatural angle.
I'm going to try and do first aid. I'm going to try and pop his neck back in.
It's not like I don't think it's like popping a shoulder.
But have you seen my first aid skill? I don't know that. I'm not going to push it. I'm going to try first aid. Fumble and you're dead, okay? But I'm going to try.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so you
bit
So
of chiropractic there.
So you kind of put his kind of like pull and there's a click, but you realise Wallace is already dead. He's been dead for a while. He must have been laid unconscious in this truck for an hour or more, glancing at the shattered face on your watch. And Janice, you can make a sanity roll. Hey!
You're fine with that. Nice. Nice.
Psychopath territory.
Just you know who your friends are.
And her head's just like dum.
Oh my
god.
god.
So
Well,
you're still gonna lose one. So yeah, so Janice, you kind of begin sobbing uncontrollably with Wallace in your lap.
Clearly, you liked me, but not that much.
So I've got dead Wallace lying on top of me.
Dead
Timmy
Timmy
lying
lying out the
next to me.
window.
I
Have I got
I'll
any
take-
shells left in my shotgun? I might just fucking.
no, I look, no time. Get the other side. Come on, we're nearly there.
Okay, let's get out. So
So I just sort of grab Janice.
grab Wallace's handgun and get the fuck out of
get
here.
this sorted. Come on, get the other side and we're clear.
Yep, let's go. In fact, you don't even have the handgun, do we? We've just got the shotgun here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So you can make a luck roll, see if you still got the shot.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you have still got.
Get that round, Jay. Get that round, Jay.
Okay, so you clamber out the truck and like you have to drop, kind of hang and drop a few feet down to the bottom of the gully. And as you hit the side of the gully, you kind of stumble. In fact, you can make dex rolls.
Oh, fuck
I
off.
followed.
Can I push that?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait.
If you push it, you're gonna hurt yourself.
If I fail, then I push it. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay, so yeah, you drop out and you kind of like slide down the side of the gully, and you set a cascade of gravel and pebbles and dirt, you know, skittering down the side of the gully. You get to the bottom and you start crossing across, clambering over the boulders of this old dry stream bed, and start to clamber up the other side. And you can like I said, there's a sound of like tumbling pebbles and debris, but as you start to clamber up the other side, you can still hear this sound that sounds like gravel. Sounds like a little cascade of gravel, like the pebbles like rattling against each other. coming from behind you, but that, despite the fact that that stopped. And glancing behind you, you can see, not sure what you're looking at first, but the ground seems to like boil. And as you looking around, you can see in front of you, like bits of rock and debris start to like tip down, fall down from the side of the gully around you, and you can see all the ground's all like becoming like disturbed and becoming loose. It's almost as if there was like an earthquake. The ground's not shaking. And then you can both make a luck roll. Yeah.
Big fail for Janice. How she survived this long, I don't know.
Okay, so
Sorry, I'm trying to find my luck.
so it's so there's no. You'll have to use your power. You just make a power
All right,
roll.
okay.
A.
Okay. So
Come on, keep
so,
going.
So
Get the
Janice,
other sniper out of this.
Janice, you get a scream as you feel like this like sudden sharp pain in your hand, as all around you these beetles about the size of your palm of your hand, just like tunnel up from the ground, just a massive swarm of these like metallic looking beetles. They look literally like they're made out of metal, to the point that they're even like covered in rust. And one of these things just like burrows straight through the palm of your hand and comes out the top. And
What?
you take a point of damage as this thing like literally burrows a hole straight through your hand. But
Oh no, no, you've got me down to 1 with that.
so the ground all around you is seething. Like I say, almost like it's boiling. It's like seething, and as you look, there's more of these beetles. Like just a few at first, maybe 2 or 3, then 10, then hundreds of them just like pour up out of the ground, surrounding you.
So, is it all around me? There's
All
no
around you, yeah. So what are you doing?
She puts the shotgun in her mouth and ends it all.
Okay. So as you're about to do that, these things just like swarm up behind the ground. So like I said, they're agitating the ground. The ground it's almost as if the solidity of the ground is compromised, and you suddenly like start sinking into this swarm of these beetles, and before you can like get this release of like taking that last bit of control, these things just like tear into you, like you can feel them burrowing into your like torso and into your abdomen, your torso, and like feel them up eating and digging their way up through your chest. And the last thing you see of Janice, Russ, is some of these things just like, as Janice's face just bursts and these things pour out of her mouth.
I'm gonna make the mummy.
And you can make another sanity roll at that. Yeah, kind of like.
Okay then. What's power again?
Yeah, I'm just focused. I'm just like, nah.
You still lose 1 point of sanity as you scream, trying to scramble up.
In fact, it gears me on just to get the hell out of this. As the closest I've been to actually being away from here.
Okay, so you get to the top, and as you reach the top, the first thing you see is a pair of boots, and as you look up, you see Seth staring down at you with a shotgun pointed at your face. You hear the blast. But nothing else. So, a day or so passes. And a police car is heading down. Police patrol car is heading down the highway, and almost runs into a young woman streaked with dirt and blood. She staggers out.
No,
the road.
no.
And the police car pulls to a halt, bundles this hysterical, gibbering woman into the car, and drives the rest of the distance to Marathon, the sheriff's office. He settles her down in one of the back rooms, gives her a cup of coffee, puts a blanket down, and she's going ranting on about people, cannibals in the desert, and all their friends that were killed. Takes details. After it takes some effort, but he managed to take the details, and then goes through to see the sheriff. It's a young woman by the name of Sky. Found her wandering on the road out on the highway, out past Abattoir. So this conversation goes off. Get her details and we'll get her back home. Dismisses the deputy. Goes off. Gets Sky from the way to side room. Don't you worry, mister. We'll see you right. We'll get you home. I'm sure your family is waiting for you. And as he leads her off towards his patrol car, you see the camera hands past a line of photographs on the wall, like the boards and things like that. And there's one photograph of the sheriff stood with his arm smiling, with his arm around the shoulders of another man at the side of him. Man dressed as a reverend stood in the compound.
Absolute day.
And that's where we